All right. Let's do this. What up? What up? Happy Sunday, scaries. We here. My hair looks great. Does it actually? Does it actually, though? It feels like kind of greasy today, but I don't know why, because I washed it and everything. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all being nice. Freaking got him so hard. Listen, it feels a little like extra curly, which also then means I don't know how it's gonna look. It looks fine. Okay, it looks fine. It looks fine. I gotta stop looking at my preview. How's everybody's weekends going? Y'all having a good one? It's got being all cute and shit. Why am I so far over? Oh, fuck. I think I'm a little too tilted. That's better. How's this look if I do this? Yeah, that's better. That's better. Better centered. 10 out of 10 would drink too much, smash, and act like nothing happened the next day. That's the move. That's the schmove right there. Your curly hair makes you look even cuter. I like my curly hair. I will be sad when I inevitably go bald at some point because it runs in my family. That's why I want to take as much enjoyment from it as possible while it's still here. And just embrace the vibe. When I was younger, I was very self-conscious of my curly hair. And then I embraced it. I figured out a little repo thing. What did you figure out? Holy. You look intimidating as hell, bald. What do you think? I was saying that once I start going bald, I will just I'm not doing the whole like receding hairline thing. I'm just gonna gone. Wilson Fisk. I'll be like a fat Walter White. Keep the goatee, but then just like shave it all off on top. Maybe like get really into hats or something. I mean, that's the easiest way to mitigate it, right? Just get really into hats. When you asked if I was trying to make myself sound deeper with just the hourglass, apparently your pitch changes depending on if you're looking up or down. What? Oh, interesting. Thank you, Anna. I will be fat Walter White. That's crazy. I thought it was maybe because you were using text-to-speech, because at least one of those quotes you were using text-to-speech. But that's also crazy if you have that much control over it. And we just happened to always be looking down at it, so it was always going lower pitch. That's awesome. I love that. That's fantastic. Also, I don't know if anybody is like clocked. That was weird. I don't know if anybody has clocked it. I'm trying something new. I have wireless headphone things in today instead of my regular over ears. I got these new headphones and I wanted to try them for a stream. I mainly got them for work because my work headphones are like this Bluetooth pair that I've had for like 5-6 years now. And the drivers in the left ear are starting to go out and are like, they're trying to do their noise canceling and it ends up like glitching out and makes it feel like my ears popping all the time, which sucks. I've somewhat gotten used to it, but it's not a pleasant experience. So I said, screw it, I'm gonna get new headphones. And I was kind of doing some research on different headphones and I discovered these, like not necessarily this specific brand. This is actually not the brand that I set out to purchase. But I discovered like there's I guess for lack of a better, I mean, it might have been around for a while now, but like it's the first time I've really explored these style of headphone earbud type deal where they're like on ear instead of in ear or over ear. Has anybody like else tried those? Because that's what these are. What brand? I've been eating wireless. Wired is great until the kiddos pull my mic and choke me. Directional audio. I have not tried them with any like gaming for like competitive stuff with directional audio. I haven't tested that yet, so I don't know. You could probably do a little more digging. My use case for these was mostly like using them at work for programming and maybe stream if I like the feeling. They're super comfortable though, because I hate shit like in my ears, like earbuds in my ears. It's just not a pleasant experience. I think Lena is like hooked up to your pets, Connor, and specifically like runs away as a prank to me and or you, because every time you redeem it, she takes off. I don't know where she went. I will even prove to you she is not in here right now. I think she's got like Wi-Fi connected and is like, I'm gonna make him fucking chase me down. But Ghost, to answer your question, so these are shocks.
I got a good one for you today.
Jesus Christ, what is it?
Is walking through the forest and a tree yells, "Stop! You can't cut me down. I'm a talking tree." The forester responds, "Yeah," and you'll dialogue.
That one is pretty good. That one is. I hated that, but that one is pretty good. I like that one. Son of a bitch. I hate it when I like them. It's when they're bad jokes and I can genuinely hate them, it's easier. When they're good jokes, it pisses me off. Damn it. What's up, Jard? How's it going? But yeah, Ghost. So these are shocks. They're the... Fuck, what is the... I have the box in here. What are they called? Shocks. Oh my god. I just accidentally did the like noise. News is the word I'm looking for. Shocks something or others. Like Comfort Fit 2 thing. I don't know. They had them at Best Buy when I was looking for options. And I originally was going to get these JVC ones that literally like hook on to your like ear. They almost look like an earring of sorts. Because rather than going up and around, because these are like little, like the hook on your ear ones. Those ones just like kind of clip around the back like this. And they were even more low key, but I got to actually try these ones out and I was very impressed considering they don't go in your ear at all. They just rest basically like on the outside. I think it's like a mixture of bone induction and also just like having a little speaker that rests up against it. But like, I think the sound quality, I have wireless ones like those for my phone. I think the sound quality on these is very solid considering the style of headphone that they are. They're not gonna like, you know, they're not gonna beat out studio headphones or anything, but for the form factor and for the comfort, because these are seriously stupid comfortable. They just like hook on. They're not in my ear, so I don't have the shit like inside of my ear holes. They're very lightweight. You get a lot of like, they're not noise canceling. I can hear everything going on. But for me with my use case, because I got them predominantly for work, that's a good thing. Because if I have noise canceling on and I'm not actively listening to something, then I can't focus. There's something weird about like noise canceling when I'm not listening to stuff and it's quiet, that it's like more upsetting than just having the white noise. I think it's probably my mild tinnitus that I have. But a lot of the times, because I'm a software engineer, like there are times where I have to like think, and having music in my ears when I'm trying to like solve something, it fucks up my thought process. So I turn off my music. I do a lot of like pausing and unpausing throughout the day. And I don't like being paused and just listening to absolutely nothing. So they're very lightweight. They don't have a lot of the heat because they're not over. I'm very happy with them so far. This is literally the first day I've had them. I bought them this afternoon. So we'll see how like the week or two out review goes. But so far, I'm digging them. They're Shocks something Fit 2. Shocks with a Z. I like using headphones like that for listening to audiobooks. I miss what brand they are. Yeah, they just come in this like, they come in this little like cardboard box. Very like lightweight, eco-friendly packaging. And then like just have a little carrying case for them. I don't remember the specific model, but you would see if you went to like a Best Buy or something like that, something Fit 2. But I got a chance to try them on because they didn't have any of the JVCs I was looking at out on the floor to try on. And I was very unsure how the one thing I had seen like mixed quality in the reviews was like the actual sound quality. A lot of people were like, yeah, they sound like old 1990s on-ear headphones you'd get with like a Walkman, which is fine, but like, you know, you're going for the form factor. I'm not saying these are like God's gift to sound quality, but they actually have a low end. They actually like sound very decent. I was listening to music earlier while I was cooking dinner and it was like pretty solid. So happy so far. I will continue to provide updates as I use them more. But I also thought they might be nice for stream because I don't know if I just need a haircut or what, but I feel like these guys more and more have been kind of like slipping on my head and I can't find like a comfortable position. And then they like push my hair up a bunch. So I still am definitely going to keep these on standby for when I'm doing like gaming underscore. And I might end up just leaving these in the office. I don't know. But I thought I'd give them a shot because it's super, plus they're wireless. So I can just get up and do this. I can still hear everything. And I can go over and give Lena pets. I can give Lena some pets right here. Because Connor told me to. I need to figure out another camera angle so I can get the whole room. Even though my room's a mess right now. Because right now I've just got the Lena cam. You just see her little paws. I have a camera mount up here that I put up and then used for a little while and then stopped using. It's really good for like VR streams, which we haven't done in a while. In the bathroom, hearing stream alerts go off. I would still probably take them off while I'm in the bathroom. Maybe not. I don't know. I could theoretically go to the bathroom with these on, and I'm not using the microphone on them. So like, it's not like you would hear me, but I don't think I would feel comfortable if I was like peeing and just heard TTS going off the whole time. But I do know other people that do that. And it's just kind of funny more than anything. All right, hold on. We're going to test something. We're going to test something right now. I am going to, for the next few moments, I'm going to turn the cooldown on SwordBot Speaks down very low. And I'm going to walk around for a moment, okay? Just like the rest of my house. I want to see how far I can go before the signal starts to get staticky, okay? And I'll try to just like scream so that maybe you can hear me a little bit. Let me find the SwordBot Speaks. Please keep it appropriate.
You're trying to tongue wrestle crazy style.
Ayo? I mean, maybe when stream's over, I don't know. Where's SwordBot Speaks? How much is SwordBot Speaks again? It's 100. There it is. Okay. Okay. I'm probably going to regret this. Please don't send
Poopy
huge paragraphs.
Noise.
I have no cooldown on SwordBot Speaks right now. I'm going to go walk around. Please send me messages.
I'm gonna waste so many points, man. You asked for this. Why couldn't the shellfish farmer go for a run? He pulled a muscle. And another one. I couldn't marry the gardener. He was too rough around the hedges. And finally, where do surfers go for an education? Boarding school. How do you make a hand grenade? Hand Michael J. Fox a soda can. Anarchy.
I ran out of house.
Incoming important message. Poop. This is his strat to make us spend points so that we can't hit him with the beans.
That's not true. I ran out of house and it was still crystal clear. All right, the cooldown's back. That's crazy. That's a long... I've got like... I don't think my AirPods have that long a range. I was fully like up against the kitchen wall, which is the furthest possible point of my house, other than the garage, and I didn't feel like going in the garage. That's crazy. And it didn't break up once. Because I still have the music and y'all talking in my ears. That's awesome. I have one more joke to queue up. Just send it and I'll put it into the direct TTS. I'll let you have this one. I took it away from you. Damn it. Okay. Run it manually. Oh god, I forgot that I was doing development.
Sup, man? Have some beef.
Pibba!
Hey aSwordBear, guess what?
Why are libraries
shit.
so tall?
I love you
Because
too,
they
buddy.
have many stories.
My finger slipped, I'm sorry. I love you too. I give you the bits, buddy. Sorry about that. I literally like pressed it and then my finger was here and I started reading. My finger just like dropped down on the button. It's like my muscles decided to be an asshole and my brain was like, wait, no, wait. ADHD moment. Yeah, for a split second, my brain forgot what it was doing. It's like, you're listening? Oh, you gotta press the button. Wait, you're too early. I'm sorry. Thank you for the bits though, Pippa. I love you too. What's everybody else been up to this weekend? Tell me about what you all got up to. I had a pretty good weekend. On yesterday, I didn't do anything major in the morning. I cleaned house. I made food. I slept in. It was a great morning. And then Helia and I played a bunch of Split Fiction, which is lit. Great game. Very much enjoying it so far. And then that night, kind of just chilled, played some games. And then today had brunch with my folks. And then Helia and I played a little more Split Fiction. Bought these headphones, not in that order. And now I'm here. Well, I also made a pretty banging baked potato with like some beef and some cheese and some hot sauce on it. It was really good. That was my dinner tonight. Daylight savings absolutely ruined my day last night. Got my smoke stuff and play games time real bad. Damn, you lost a whole hour of that, huh? Damn. That sucks, buddy. A whole hour? Fuck. No, I could use that hour, man. They stole it from me. They pulled it out from underneath me. I was impressed that I was not as phased by daylight savings this year as I normally am. I think maybe it helped that I like slept in a bit today. I didn't have anything to do except for like go to brunch at noon. So I was able to kind of sleep in still quite a bit and just got up and went to brunch. We'll see how it hits me tomorrow, because normally daylight savings is a couple days worth of fuck you. So maybe tomorrow when I actually have to work, it'll be worse. But as it stands presently, I'm actually doing okay today. I do miss that hour though. I made a bunch of friendship bracelets and we played Split Fiction. I love this game so much. One specific side story gave me a yeah. Some of the co-op stuff in Split Fiction has been a fun test of Anna and I's relationship. Specifically, there's a bomb passing mini game that is tricky to coordinate for sure and very stressful. You're allowed to share the pic. Oh, can I? Sick. Y'all want to see a picture of wait, why am I not open in browser? Oh, they fucking Discord changed the goddamn layout on my system now. The bomb one kicked her ass, me and Rachel were fuming. The bomb one is brutal, dude. Look at this picture. This was like, oh, this was mid-bomb minigame in Split Fiction. I took a screenshot of Helia because they looked so frustrated at the game. They were just glaring at the monitor because it was like the 5th time we died on like one level. And it was just like throwing a bomb, it would go the complete opposite direction, or like one of us would forget to tell the other person that we were throwing the bomb. There were so many just like tense moments during that particular minigame. But yes, beautiful as always, very radiant, but I put a little bit too much Trump inflection on that. It was not my intention. I think it's starting to seep into my regular vocabulary. Beautiful as always, very radiant. Great at throwing bombs, not so great at catching them though. It's a lot of fun. Also, Helia is good at catching bombs. The big failing was like both of us were bad at communicating to the other person we were about to throw them. Because you really, if you just talk, if you just like open your mouth and say, here, I'm throwing it, and you do it a little before you're gonna throw it so you don't catch them off guard, goes great. But things got tense, we would not communicate that effectively. So someone would go to throw the bomb to the other person, and they would at the last moment, as it's like mid-air, be like, throwing it! And then it would like hit the ground and explode. It was a lot of fun. It's a good game. I like Split Fiction. Also, apparently the game is like long as shit. We played for, how much time do I have on this now? I have 5 hours in Split Fiction. And we are not through chapter 2 of 8. It's actually a very big game for a co-op game. They ain't fucking around with this one. They put a lot of time and effort into this one, which I'm curious kind of what direction it's going to go after we beat chapter 2. Because I just looked up, like, I was curious how many chapters it was. And when we finished playing yesterday, because we've been playing for like 3.5, 4 hours. So I wanted to look up like, hey, how far did we make it in this timeline? Do you have the pig part? We have played the pig part. A lot of the footage also from the promo stuff was from the beginning of the game, shockingly. I also changed my character super fast. A science fiction author is my spirit person. It is funny how so the whole premise of Split Fiction, if you're not familiar with the game, is like it's 2 authors who are unpublished up until now, and they've been invited by this company to basically it's a publishing company, and they've been invited to come be published. But part of being published is submitting their stories to this device that basically like lets them live out their stories. And I don't want to spoil like everything that happens at the beginning, but like basically they're playing out their stories. There is an accident that causes them to kind of end up in each other's stories, so they're working together to try and like fix everything going on and get out of the simulation and everything. And one of the authors is this like bubbly, outgoing, like optimistic fantasy writer, and the other one is this kind of more reserved, kind of more like realist sci-fi writer. And it's very funny because like the minute the two of them start interacting, I was just like, hey, it's you and me. I'm more of a fantasy guy, bubbly, more extroverted. Sci-fi writer's a little more reserved and introverted, but like it's kind of like the two of us. It's a fun dynamic. It's a fun, except they butt heads more than we do. Like they're actively clashing, whereas like Anna and I obviously get along great. But if you've got any homies to play Split Fiction with, I highly recommend checking it out. Once we beat it, I would be down to like run through it at some point with people. But it is a long game, so it's a commitment. It's a great if you've got like a partner, or if you've got like a roommate, or if you got like a sibling or something like that. Anybody to play it. It's couch co-op, it's online co-op. It is a lot of fun. I feel like I'm doing a lot of shilling for stuff that is not paying me to shill. I sit here like I'm talking up like this headphone brand. I'm talking up this fucking game. I'm just out here shilling today. They're getting free advertisement from me. I got a Split Fiction key mailer I can submit for retroactively. What's up, Kay? How's it going? What do they have on key mailer right now? Help if I put in my password right. A shill bear, that's me. Going well, had a very nice Sunday. Hell yeah, what'd you get up to? You doing anything exciting?
These nuts, Chad. How got you, Pookie? LOL.
God damn it, Harem. What's up? How's it going? Slime Rancher 2? I got a Slime Rancher 2 thing on Keymailer? Sometimes I just want to get like a bunch of these random like super niche like giga indie games from Keymailer, and we just do like a rapid fire stream where we like give them a shot and see how they are. I feel like it could be a lot of fun. Because there are some weird like super specific games in here. Sometimes they're inappropriate, so I don't want to share screen too much without knowing what the game is first. Ranches Slimes be a good time. I like Slime Rancher. I played Slime Rancher 1. I haven't played Slime Rancher 2 yet. Went to brunch with my sister-in-law and then went with her grocery shopping because we wanted to hang out. Then I came home, been working on laundry. That's awesome. Also, it's awesome that you have a good relationship with her. You know, sometimes people butt heads with... I'm assuming SIL is sister-in-law, and I read that acronym correctly. Yes! What's going on? How you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. Finally came back home. You talking about your own home, or are you calling stream home? Trying to decide if I should just go, that's cool, or be flattered. Finally updating the list. Where are we at? Hold on. What's the list roster at right now? Yas at an even 500. Pibba broke 420 and is cruising upwards. The dam has been broken. We're in at 420. Mars at 420. Jard holding strong at 419. Doesn't lie, I love her. She's an amazing and fun person. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. That's really cool. And now you're here chilling with us, and hopefully that's a good capstone to your day. How long is the... Okay, Helio is holding the 69. Wes is holding 69. Lymera is holding 69. Where is Debo at? You also can't add to it. Oh shit, I keep forgetting to do that. Okay, I can't do it easily live. I'm gonna set a reminder for myself tomorrow over my lunch break jar to fix the list so that your stuff is properly combined. All right? Because I keep forgetting to do it. Devo's number 7. Oh, Devo is number 7 at 285. Fix Jard's entries on the list. Tomorrow at noon. Reminders 15 minutes before. Okay. I made a thing to actually remind me. I was gone for 3 weeks, little vacation. Ooh, where'd you go? Anything fun? It's also not a scam. It's not a scam. It's not a scam. Okay? 300 channel points, we get your name on the list. It's very exclusive. It's not a scam. You'll want to be on it. It's not a point scam. Point scams don't have leaderboards, okay? Point scams don't have entire leaderboards dedicated to tracking how much better you are than everyone else in chat because of how much you've donated to the list. It's not a scam. Why would I scam you? Have I ever scammed you before? Name 10 times that I've scammed you. If the list is a scam, I will eat Swordbear's shoes. I don't think you want that life. All of them or just a pair? Important announcement, I finally tied the friendship bracelets together. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I thought they were already tied together. Wait, which ones weren't tied together? Several of them you showed me were tied together. Went to go hunt beautiful animals in Texas. Oh, don't say it like that. Don't call them beautiful and then say you're hunting them. If the list is a scam, I'll kiss SwordBear. You're gonna do that anyways. Actually, they do. MLMs exclusively have leaderboards. Who said anything about this being an MLM? You're not selling anything. You're just donating your channel points to the list to get yourself higher on the list so that when it eventually comes to fruition, then it's come to fruition, you know, and then you're up there. The stakes are low. I'm not going to risk shit for no reason. That's valid. Very valid. There's so many 1 entries. Does anybody not, like, any other names that... Weirdly, it's not fetching Captain's profile picture. Interesting. There's a lot of 1 entry ones. I want to grow the list. I'm taking Jard's opportunity to grow on the list then. Wait, then why do I have all this SwordBear branded Tupperware? I hate to break it to you, bud. That's not sanctioned merch. That's actually third party. I've been trying to get them taken down for a while now, and I keep just getting no response from their lawyer. I'm about to fucking send someone over there to their headquarters, but they keep moving it. It's just a van that someone's selling Tupperware out of. Ilya sold it to me and said to sell it to 5 other people. What? At 2? Why? They broke the 69. It's a big day for the list. It's a huge day for the list right now. We're getting some serious movement going. Now Helios at 89 entries, coming up on Sniper. Are we suing someone? We're suing... Well, I don't know anymore because allegedly, Helios selling counterfeit SwordBear Tupperware merch. I don't know if I want to sue Helia, but I need to protect my brand. Look what I started a revolution. Add your names to the list. Yes. Let the points flow through. Now I just need to figure out how to make it live update because right now you have to refresh. I'm not selling any merch. Okay, so I'm being lied to then, which now makes me suspicious that maybe we're dealing directly with the merchandise hawkers. Y'all want to do crime of the day? Since we're talking about internet websites and shit online that I've set up. Y'all want to do crime of the day? Figure out what that is real quick? Yes? Let's do it. All right. Let me get that thing pulled up. Just as a reminder, aSwordBear does not endorse crime, okay? Y'all are welcome to do whatever you want with your life. Okay? You can do what you want. You're your own people. You make your own decisions. And if you want to commit crime, that's up to you. But I will give you a warning, all right? Listen here. Come in close, all right? Come in close. Come in. There we go. Much better. Thank you. If you do crime, you might go to jail. You might get fined. You might even get a slap on the wrist. And I would hate to see your wrist sore. Okay? And if the cops come to me and they go, SwordBear? Someone from the community, they did a crime. Do you know anything about that? Or they said that they heard it from you. I'm going to look at them and I'm going to say, officer, there are countless recordings of me telling them not to do it. You can't hold me legally culpable because they still went on and did a crime anyway. When I told them what would happen, I told them not to do it. I don't commit crimes. So you can't say that I told them to do it, you know? No. You've been warned. But if you're gonna like think about a crime or learn about a crime, maybe write a paper about a crime, maybe you're going to like put together something that some people would say is a crime, the crime of scamming your chat. But instead, it's actually just a very elaborate compilation of dedication and passion that has been thrust into the stream via channel point proof of residency and endeavors and passion and your own patronage to the stream. You're going to display that for the masses. And I've built a means of displaying it for all of you so you can see firsthand how passionate you are. That's not a crime. Okay, that's not a crime. That's not a scam. I would never. But like the crime that maybe would be associated of the day would be... Make money. Come on. Give me something good. Give me something good. taking a selfie with a sleeping bear. Now, you could interpret this however you want.
He's scamming us to use the points so he doesn't get bean.
That would never, why would I? No, I love beans. I love them so much. Why would I ever want to take away your points for the beans? Dang, shoot. Ah, nuts. You know, now that you pointed out, oh, shoot, now no one's gonna have points for beans. Oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do now? Ah, I guess you can't, I guess you can't beat me anymore. I guess you can't do it. Ah, dang, guys, I'm sorry. I forgot. BS, prove it by taking one of each right now. Well, it wasn't redeemed, Heart. There's a finite supply of beans. So, like, I can't take a bean since it wasn't redeemed. And since everybody's spending their points on the list, I guess there's no way for me to do it, so. Dang. You know, Squirrely, thanks for pointing that out. I didn't even think about that. Well, there's nothing I could do. My hands are tied. The list is there. I'm already hosting the site, so. And people put a lot of points into it. It'd be rude of me to take it down because we pointed that out. So I guess it's got to stay. I don't want to redeem it. Still sitting on 55K. Oh, okay. Maybe you can redeem a couple more. Just like 200 more. You know? I've done this crime in the past. Is that okay? You took a picture with a sleeping bear? I took a selfie with a guy at a gay bar with a sleeping bear one. Was it the animal or a fella? Like a sleeping fella? I hairy gay guy. Okay, cool. Good to know, bud. Happy for you. I could still beat you 4 times. I'm not gonna have any trouble beat. Okay, well, maybe we need to keep the list around a little bit longer. Put more. But is it a crime if I take a selfie with you while you were asleep? According to the wheel, it is. At least today it is. Also, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like the idea of being photographed while I sleep. Fuck the wheel? Not possible. It's virtual. I couldn't do it even if I wanted to, and I super don't want to. It ain't got no holes. All right? It would just be smashing my dangus up against it, and that would be painful. And the wheel's useful, so like I don't want to damage it in any capacity and potentially have issues with like the wheel not working anymore. I have to make a printout of the wheel. And then I'm risking paper cuts on the whole party zone. And I don't want to get paper cuts on my party zone. Sorry. Sue me. What's up, Aspen? How's it going? When I say sentences like that and someone comes in, we need everybody to be here at the start of stream so I can talk like that and then like people don't walk in without context. Kind of sick of you taking my hyperbole literally and I'm about to lose it. I don't know what you're gonna lose, but I hope that you don't. Maybe you could get an air tag and put it on there so that it's easy to find. Like geolocation or something. Feed it like a microchip. How do you lose a hyperbole? Did you put it somewhere weird? Yeah, like I'm starting to question maybe Jard's reliability when it comes to keeping track of his hyperbole. You guys suck. Well, I mean, maybe like all right, I do, but not then. Like not when you said it. Like your jumper has a cool texture. It looks very comfy. It is very comfy. It's super big and baggy to a slight point of frustration because the arms dangle a little bit. I'd be walking around the grocery store like this, but it's very comfy. I got it for Christmas. Thank you. Baggy jumpers are the best. I love this sweater. I just wish the arms were like that much shorter. That much shorter. I'll go back to the gay bar with the bears. Welcome back. We've got enough folks of varying sexual interests and identities that one might be able to label this stream a gay bar. And you have a bear here, so you're back. You just walked out. You did the, what is it, Grandpa Simpson, where he just like walks out and walks back in immediately. That's you right now. Or for a more up-to-date reference, you're like the first episode of Severance, where she walks out the door and then just immediately walks back in. It's like, what the fuck just happened? Oh, what's up, Stadiums? How you doing? Good to see you. You missed me talking about sucking and a lot of other things. Don't forget your selfie. Yeah, if you send the selfie as photo evidence, I will call the police, but I'll also give you a crisp high five. What the prime? What the flip? Thank you for the prime. Stadiums. Hell yeah. Good shit. Thank you. Hope you're having a good Sunday, my friend. Long sleeves can be rolled up, but short sleeves can't be extended for comfy, cozy pulling over your hand feel. That is very fair. I was eating brunch today and I just kind of did. The upside is because it's so baggy and like stretchy, it's very easy to pull up the sleeves. So I can just kind of do this and it just bunches up. So it is better to have long sleeves that are too long. You can roll them, you can pull them, than short sleeves that you are just tugging at constantly, but they won't go down. You don't have the balls to give me a high five in front of a sleeping bear at a gay bar. I super do. But that's a very specific scenario that we'd have to set up. Have you played 2 Point Museum, or is it not your kind of game? I have not, but I don't know if I would say that it's not my kind of game. I've heard a lot of good things about the 2 Point series, and I've played none of them. I assume that they're basically like management sims, but like silly. I don't actually know anything about the games. I know 2 Point Hospital was like the first one, and 2 Point Museum is like the newest one, right? Let me see if I pull up 2 Point Museum. 2 Point Campus as well. Let's see. Let's check out the trailer. See what's happening with this. You may got the stones. I don't think that that's a nice thing to say about me, Jard. Nor is it true. I will say, though, the sleeves on my big cardigan are so big that I have to have on several occasions accidentally lost a Joy-Con down them and had a brief panic attack about where the fuck it went. Are you stashing Joy-Cons in like the dangly bits of your sleeves? Just bought it, never played a 2 Point game either, but looked intriguing. Let me see what's up with this.
Take one.
It's got good ass reviews. Goddamn. It kind of struck me whenever I see the trailers for them as being like all of the simulator tycoon games. It just seems like a tycoon game, but like with a sense of humor.
Time before time knew what time it was. Here we have a primitive computer. So ancient, so rudimentary.
Whoa.
I think it could be at least 3 years old. And over to your left, you'll see a child climbing the... Oh my, no. Perhaps to the right, where we have... Oh, good heavens!
It's a lava lamp.
This can't be good.
Mama! Mama aSwordBear said, chat, be on your best behavior.
Now with an exciting new exhibit. Oh my, this one appears to be interactive.
Like, can they actually break out in the game?
Those sound like screams of...
Yo, fucking Five Nights at Freddy's? This game's got everything.
Poltergeists in the ghost exhibit.
Paid their dues, 10 out of 10.
Excited to meet you.
I enjoyed 2 Point Hospital. I got 2 Point Campus for the Jingle Jam. Looking forward to trying that at some point. I'm gonna have to check these out. I'll probably wait until there's a Steam sale. But I like management tycoon type games. For me, they're good like relaxation games. I can just sit and manage stuff with relatively minimal pressure. You can feed people to Seymour?
As a museum, tight security.
Feed me Seymour.
By covertly monitoring all suspected master criminals.
Laserfish.
We make sure that everything remains as safe as...
This is a long ass trailer, goddamn.
That belongs.
One of your son called me mean names. I did not call you mean. What names did I call you? Don't lie to my mother, Jardicus. That's right, I used your legal name.
Can't spell museum
With very good
without
sense of humor.
you and me.
It does look like a lot of fun. I'm curious if museum is the right one to start with, or if like one of the other 2 points is a better starting point. Because there's hospital, campus, and museum. And I played none of them. I have no idea which ones are good. I feel like hospital would be funny. I'm just getting like surgeon sim. Oh my, that's a huge ass hospital. What? Those are the widest hallways I've ever seen. Oh, it's because they're separate buildings and this is outside. Never mind, I'm an idiot. I thought this was all the interior of the hospital. No, those are the exteriors of buildings and you go in.
Strimmer, please stop bullying the chatters. I need them to like us so they type.
I'm not bullying the chatters, okay? It's not my fault they can't take a fucking joke. Okay? A bunch of little fucking snowflakes. Jesus. I'm just kidding. I love y'all. Watch a streamer play it and it sold me. You can also set up events in game where people in chat with you. Wait, it's got chat integration? Two-point museum, Twitch integration. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yo, we should play 2 Point Museum. Not tonight, because it's Sunday Scaries, and we're beating Crow Country tonight. But we should check this out at some point. Maybe after we beat Astrobot. I'm going to beat Astrobot tomorrow for real. TM _ boldface italics. Tomorrow. Chat integration is always an interesting time. We also could do we should do a crowd control game soon. It's been a minute since we did crowd control, and I need to justify paying for the pro subscription. Call me faithless for not tithing. I implied you're faithless. I didn't call you faithless. There's a big difference. I feel like Hospital is most likely to go on sale as the first one since it's a very solid game. That's fair. It also has DLCs. Museum is the newest one. Out of curiosity, what is it on CD keys? 2 Point Hospital. 2 Point Hospital. They have all the DLCs, but they don't have the fucking game. There's so many DLCs. What is this, The Sims? I legit don't know if they have just 2 Point Hospital on CD keys, but they have all the DLCs. Interesting. Also, all the DLCs are sold out anyway, so doesn't matter. Museum only came out a couple weeks ago. You ever use instant gaming? I don't know what instant gaming is. What is it? What of these crowd control games? I'm just taking input right now. We're not committing to anything. I'm trying to suss out some options for potential things to do after Astrobot. What things sound fun? Just chime in if this sounds fun to you. Of all of these, we'll just kind of scroll through. Repo has crowd control. Oh, they could spawn items around. I assume also oh my god, they have so many options. I would assume also spawn enemies. Actually, weirdly, no. I don't see anything for spawning enemies, just spawning items. You can kill player, though. Otherwise, it's a bunch of items. Okay, so. Repo, big maybe. Risk of Rain 2, Skyrim. What is Mario? Is this Mario Portal? Okay. Why does VLC Media Player have crowd control? Why does this exist? Skyrim crowd control would be fun. We could do a VR Skyrim. Yo, backyard baseball. Baldur's Gate with crowd grip, media share maybe. Yeah, maybe media share. We got Valheim, TCG card shop sim. Still haven't played Dredge yet. Curse of the Minesweeper. What the fuck is that? Stardew, Lethal Company with crowd control will be a lot of fun. Fallout. VLC crowd control will be like jukebox for on-stream music. I could also see, for those that have been to Captain CD's stream, I could see this working well for like controlling the little TV thing on his BRB screen. I think he just does it with channel points. I also would assume he programmed that himself, but content warning crowd control. Sons of the Forest would be interesting. Wait, what is Balatro crowd control? You can just... Oh, God. Random... Oh, my God. There's so many options for Balatro crowd control. Lethal crowd control? Oh, they added it pretty early in. Close ship doors, complete quota, damage crewmate, give items, fill quota, empty quota, drunk player, giving random items, kill nearby enemies, kill crewmate, spawning enemies. They got like everything in here. Need to go through this again. They got a lot of stuff in here. The amount of apps you have open on your PC is insane. Me? I don't even have that much open. What do you mean? Like down here? Not all of these are running. We also will exclusively play Balatro with crowd control on stream. No, I know, like Balatro. I love Balatro. It's not the type of game you guys fuck with. I understand that. Like for stream, like y'all might fuck with it for like playing off stream, but like just playing it while streaming, I understand that's not everybody's cup of tea. You have 10 open, 12? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I do have 12 open. You're right. Okay, Chrome is Chrome. That's what we're looking at right now. OBS. This controls my lights. This controls like all of our chat integration stuff. This is Mix It Up. This is my chat for my prompter. Theoretically, I could use the native chat for the prompter, but I don't like it as much. I like Chatterino better for that. This is running SwordBot Speaks. That's my Visual Studio. Theoretically, I could put that into this as well, or I could put this into that. I just don't. Music, Discord, which just stays open, Steam. This controls the Lena Cam. And then this one is just like my PC monitor for like specs and like performance, which I'm not actually looking at right now. Theoretically, I could close that, but no. But yeah, it's not that crazy. I know people that run a lot more. What the fuck is Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion HD renovation? What's up, Austin? Crash. Hades? You haven't done Hades in a minute. They got some old school ones too. Some old school Sonic, Banjo-Kazooie. What do y'all think would be the best crowd control game? City Skylines might be fun. There's not nearly as much as I expected for City Skylines. Maybe I got 10 to 15 while I'm on. Yeah, a lot of them are fairly low performance. Oh, you picked Copilot. Thank you. Let me grab... Oh, man, you're going to make me fish all the way into the bag. Minecraft? What are the Minecraft crowd control options? I saw it. Did I go too far? There it is. Holy! Okay, so wait. Six, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So that is 495. There are 500 different effects. 500 different effects for this. Let me get Tiny Head Bear out for Healy real quick before they go to sleep. I'm getting it out, don't worry. I just gotta fetch it. There you go. Tiny Head Bear is here. Just 7 times 55. Who taught you math? You're right. I mathed wrong. I got my 5 times tables wrong. I got my math times tables wrong. I thought 7 times 5 was 45 for a moment. That's 9 times 5. I was trying to do it on the fly while also counting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Math is hard. There's a lot of effects on that, though. At a certain point, once you cross like the 20 threshold, it's the same fucking number anyway. It's a lot. I'm taking a gamble here. Kudos, you doing it mentally. I had to break out a calculator. I figured if it was anything other than a round digit, like a 5 or 10, I would just bust out the calculator. And it landed on 55. I was like, yo, wait, I can do that math in my head. Apparently I can't. Apparently I don't know how to do it. And Heart will leap on any opportunity to make me feel bad about myself. So works out well for him. Also, let me give Pibba Turbo Bean. And then we can get going on Crow Country here soon. Because we gotta see what's going on in this game. I got puzzles to solve. I was really fucking with Crow Country last week. This isn't for you. Okay? This isn't for you. This is for me. No, stop it. Stop it. That was way crunchier than it should have been. There was a straight up crunch to that. I'll give her treats. Okay, wait. I'm gonna try to, nope. She saw my arm go. She saw my arm go. Hopefully she doesn't reject the treats this time. I don't think she's gonna reject the treats. She just gets too excited and opens her mouth and doesn't know how to swallow. You want it? There you go. Yeah, you got it. Good job. You actually ate it for once. Like her tummy, I mean. Oh, yeah, hopefully. She's not thrown up, which either means she's doing great or she's due for a throw up. I don't know why I did that. I was about to boot up the game. We'll see. I'm so proud of her. Now she's just prowling over here. You're not getting tail flicks in front of camera, even though she is right here in front of camera. What's up, nerd? Can I put you... Sorry for that. Can I put you back by the beanbag? Pretty please? Can I put you back here? Okay. I see how it is. What's your favorite horror game? Ooh, okay. So I will music play for a second here. I don't have a lot of horror in my repertoire, to be clear. Because growing up, I was always a big baby. Like my family, we were never like a horror household. Neither of my parents fuck with horror movies like basically at all. Actually, I don't know if my mom, I feel like my mom might enjoy horror. Maybe. Mom, are you still here? But yeah, like we definitely were not a horror movie household, nor were we a horror game household. I was a Nintendo kid. So like only recently in the last couple years, like since streaming, have I started really diving into horror games. That said, in terms of horror games that I have played, I'm trying to think of everything that I've done that I really enjoyed. I thought Dead Space, the Dead Space remake was really good. I thought that was really well done. I really enjoyed, I thought Mouthwashing was really good. I don't know if I would say favorite, but like I really enjoyed it. Let me see. What horror games do I have on here? Going through all of my horror games that I have on Steam. I would not count Alan Wake as a horror game, but I did really enjoy Alan Wake. So people get baby fever. I've been resisting cat fever recently. Yeah, that's dangerous too. That's what Spooky just succumbed to. Spooky and Koro got a new cat. They got the one that we were naming for like 2 hours on stream. I've tried a horror game in VR. It's terrifying. I'm such a big baby. I played like 2 seconds of this VR horror game way back when VR was first starting to become popular. And I was playing it with a bunch of friends back in our college apartment. And like, we maybe did like 5 minutes a piece on it and we're too scared. I'm a huge baby with this shit. Why is Animal Well marked as horror? Animal Well is not horror. Let me see. I'm really enjoying Crow Country. We got done playing this. Ooh, Until Dawn is up there. Until Dawn is one of my favorite horror games. I really like Until Dawn. Partially because I just really liked the choose your own adventure, like trying to unlock different aspects of it. I really liked Resident Evil 7 and 8. I think 8 a little bit more than 7, but I liked really like both of those a lot. I really liked Resident Evil 4. I feel like it's a little overhyped. I think that a lot of people's like putting it in the top games of all time deal comes from the nostalgia of 4 being very innovative for its time. But like taking a look back at it now, I don't think it's as good as people kind of set it up to be, but it still was really good. What name did they settle on for the cat? I forget. Bamboo Shooter McGavin Total Drama Island, I believe is the full name. I might be forgetting a piece. First Fear when it came out was kind of scary. I've not checked out any of the Fears yet, but I've heard good things about those. Yeah, Dead Space remake I thought was really good. Not called Doom Horror. Why is Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy tagged as a horror? Because I saw Black Clouds. That sounds kind of... Oh, shit. Oh, Chan wants to do another FMV soon. I don't know if you would consider Inscription horror. It's not super scary compared to other stuff. But if you consider it horror, Inscription would be up there. Inscription is an incredible game. I've heard Outlast is scary. I've heard Outlast is scary too. Also, playing Outlast is like a rite of passage for streamers and one that I haven't done yet. At some point, we'll do Outlast. Maybe after... So I think the next big Sunday Scaries game, like long one, is going to be Silent Hill 2. Like the Silent Hill 2 remake. Maybe after that, we'll do Outlast. Outlast is rather sickening, TBH. Can I ask why without having spoilers? Neither. Outlast is fun. What else do I have? Madison was all right. I liked, what's the one? It starts with a V. Visage. I thought Visage was really good. That was a lot of fun. Mouthwashing was really good. Would not say Outer Wilds is horror at all. It's got some eerie parts to it. Yeah, I'd say Resident Evil Village or 7 are the best Resident Evils that I've played so far. Summer 58 was pretty good. Very scary. Very short, too. But yeah, those are like, I realized I didn't really like pick a specific favorite. I'd probably go with either like Resident Evil 7 or Dead Space remake. from what I've played so far. Wallpaper engine's super scary. Oh yeah, I don't get what it's on about with some of these picks. Some of these are just like insane. Very gross and gory at times, and cannibals. Yeah, that'll do it. So is it like you wouldn't watch it type gross? Even if we got all the folks in here getting through it together? I super want to play some Repo. I'm down. Let me know. I've been really enjoying Repo so far. We played it a couple times. I played some with the Bodega Boys. I think that'll probably be end up being one of their videos. So keep an eye on their channel if you want to see me playing Repo with them. And then I played a little bit with some of the Keymon's Discord homies. A friend of mine streamed it before and wound up just dropping it when we all collectively were grossed out. Outlast is terrifying. Outlast Trials was also terrifying, but at least it was with people. I really had fun with Outlast Trials when I played that with Mars. That was a good time. It's a little gross too, but not as bad as the little tiny bits and pieces I've seen of Outlast. And I think that having friends around kind of helps take some of that burden off of it. I'm looking forward to Pony Island. Pony Island, I think, might be after we beat Crow Country here. Like maybe next week or the week after. I know it's like not technically horror, but it's like it's got creepy enough vibes that I'm okay with rolling it into Sunday Scaries. Not every Sunday Scaries has to be like gross out psychopath horror. Some of them could just be, hey, these are like darker games that like have some creepiness to them. Saw your clip on Repo with the sand clock thing. Did not know what was going on, but it was super funny. Yeah, whenever you pick that up, it slows you down and like makes all of your voice chat in game and or text to speech chat go like really low pitched and slow-mo. So we were just we discovered that and got a little too wacky with it. We were having a bit too much fun. I do tend to go more lurky when games like that are played. I'm not good with explicit gore. That's fair.
Was that Sunday Scary?
That was very Sunday Scary. I know it doesn't look like it. My heart stopped. I am dead right now. Should have never left it with them. Am I mixing up Pony Island with another game? I thought that was more adult game. You're probably mixing it up with another game. Pony Island is from the same folks that did Inscription, and it's in the same universe. It's about like a rogue game that was created. We should probably save Lex. Boys just having a grand old time with the Hourglass. Fire Island? What the fuck is Fire Island? Oh, the Fire Festival? Yeah, I will try to okay, here's a question. What's up, Zero? Here's a question. Has anybody here played the Silent Hill 2 remake? That is relatively available during Sunday Scaries. It's okay to say no. Not the remake? Okay. But you have played the original. I've only played like the first level or two of the original. I'm not a huge gamer. I watch more than I play, so I end up asking a lot. Because what I'm thinking, I know that Silent Hill 2 has a couple like yikes moments. And like they're there for narrative reason. So it's not the type of thing where I'm like, it's unnecessary. And like you kind of cringe at it, but it is a lot for certain people. So I'm wondering if there is, because I'm assuming they don't have like a trigger warning system built into it the way that like mouthwashing did. So if we could have somebody who's fairly familiar with what's coming up, be able to give us a heads up if people need to like take a lap and get a glass of water while a cutscene's going on or something. Not played, but did you see the day one mod that changes the fog and lighting parameters and it looks really nice and wholesome? No, wait, what? That sounds hilarious. I feel like if you got a good crew, you'd be entertaining to watch play Sea of Thieves. We've done Sea of Thieves a couple times. It's always a good time. I love Sea of Thieves. 90% of the time, it ends up being everybody else manning the boat while I talk in a pirate voice to both them and chat in the front of the boat. It's really cute. I kind of love it. Wait, this is for Silent Hill 2, Zero? Silent Hill 2 remake lighting mod. Is it clean light? No fog sunny hills mod. I bet that's what it is. This looks Is this it?
Changes the atmosphere of the game. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Completely different vibe. It actually looks like a nice small town you would want to visit. I know that sounds crazy.
This just looks like Alan Wake.
You'd like to
Especially when you get the woods, this looks like a screenshot out of like Alan Wake 2. Which, when you think about it, Alan Wake is kind of just the T for teen version of Silent Hill. That is very cozy, though. Oh, why is it all red over there? Trying to make sure there's not like big spoilery things. You just say teen for teen? No, T14. Oh, I'm sorry. Zero's not used to the US ESRB rating system, but instead the whatever the fuck UK one. The teen gamers. That was the worst accent of all time. It's the teen rated, the like 16 plus. I heard Sunny Hills mod and thought It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia mod for some reason. It's an It's Always Sunny mod. It replaces like James Sunderland with Charlie Day running around in Sunny with monsters chasing him the whole time. I see. I'm sorry. MA 15 plus probably. UK rating system games. They use Peggy. So Peggy 16. That one. Because, like, Peggy... Well, actually, I don't know. I'm trying to think... Do they map directly over, or is Peggy 18... Those are, like, the AO pornography games? I need someone who's, like, more familiar with the Peggy rating system. Just turn Pyramid Head into Frank. That would be awesome, honestly. I'd play the fuck out of that mod. Australian rating, NW, no worries, mate. Yeah, you just play whatever the fuck you want. We don't do that shit over here. I think Peggy 18. Peggy to ESRB. Is there a converter? Okay. Oh, okay. T for teen is such a fucking nonsensical thing. Like, that includes everyone from 13 to 17, but I ain't gonna say everything for 17 is okay for 13. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't perfectly map. So this is... Here's a graphic that kind of like... I don't want your whole ass website. I just want the image, please. Thank you. So here's our rating systems that exist across the world. We've got EC, early childhood in the USA. These are all the US ones. Peggy 3. RARS 0 plus for Russia. This is G General for Australia. And then 0 for Germany. Movie rating system almost makes more sense. PG-13, R, etc. I mean, I think it's about the same for at least the US ratings. Because E for everyone is like the equivalent of PG /G. Actually, them adding E10 was fairly recent. Koji, what's up? Raiders, how's it going? Welcome in. We're talking about rating systems in games right now. Good to see y'all. Same PG-13 equals teen, R equals MA. Yeah. Let's greet the Raiders real quick. What's going on, Koji Raiders? Koji, how was your stream, buddy? How was Yakuza? Did you have a good time? To those that are coming over, welcome. My name's aSwordBear. We do a lot of things. We're playing scary games tonight. We're playing a game called Crow Country. It's not particularly gory. It's not particularly violent, but it is a little creepy and old school and very good. So if you like cool retro horror, strap in. But yeah, we were just talking about game rating systems and how confusing they are. I had the raid song stuck in my head at work the other day. We were about to hear it again, y'all. So the Raiders, I got a little treat for you, a little greeting, if you will. I don't know if Koji spent 40 hours doing mini games as side quests. That sounds about right. Koji, could you tell me to stop? You know the drill. You know how this works. You know the shindig that's going on around here. Tell me to stop so I can pick my shades and I can greet the Raiders. Stop. Oh, I like these ones. Oh, I like these ones. I don't get to wear these ones nearly enough. But yeah, Raiders, my name is aSwordBear. I'm a variety streamer. I play a lot of different stuff. On Sundays, we do horror. And I have a little song to greet you upon your arrival. Hey, yo. To the Koji Raiders in the house. Welcome in. It's good to have ya.
Hey Raiders, what's up? Hope you had a good time. Caught some dubs. My name is aSwordBear. Thanks for showing love. And if you're having fun, drop a follow or sub.
Hey, yo, Koji.
How's the stream? What you get into? What did you play?
A little Yakuza pirate, Yakuza pirate in Hawaii, Yakuza pirate.
Please enjoy your stay.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Now you've been greeted. But yeah, y'all, we are talking rating systems and comparing them. So yeah, I guess the Peggy 18 is the equivalent of AO. And AO games you basically never see on actual store shelves. Those are the ones that you can only download and basically are just pornography. I don't know of any AO games by name, but the ones that I've heard of by reputation, I don't think I've ever heard of. Oh, wait, no. What's the one? There's one about like being a serial killer that I remember. It came out in like the early 2000s, and there was this whole like drama around its existence that ended up getting it reclassified as AO after the fact. And then they had to make like a separate version that was like toned down so they could get an M ratings and put it on shelf. Fuck, I don't remember the name of it. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's not Hitman, but it had like a similar name to it. They've only been a handful of non-porn that got AO. Manhunt! Yeah, Manhunt. I think it was like Manhunt 2 specifically or something like that. Ended up getting, it was AO and they had to like redo it to get it reclassified as mature so that they could release it on store shelves. Because I'm pretty sure you are not allowed to sell these at regular game stores. Maybe you can sell them at like, you know, adult paraphernalia stores, but you cannot sell them in like a GameStop or a Best Buy or a Walmart or whatever. I don't know if that is the case outside of the United States for like X-rated or 18 plus. So then T for teen, which was the comment that sparked this. I said that Alan Wake is the T for teen Silent Hill. That maps to Peggy 16 or MA 15 plus. And it just seems like no one else other than Australia has an equivalent to mature, which I find very funny because nowadays, I feel like the vast majority of games are just E or M with basically no in between. I think San Andreas briefly got an AO rating after the hot coffee mod was. That might be true. I do remember something about that coming up. Is that where you're an escaped convict and you try to kill as many people before you caught? Yes. Yes, that was the one. You're basically just like murdering people in these like sadistic ways. And I remember that got an AO because there was a whole thing, I think it was like in the Guinness Book of World Records Gamers Edition, where they talked about Manhunt and how it had like a 1 rating and they had to change it to another rating. God, I gotta see if my parents have my old copies of the Guinness Book of World Records Gamers Edition. That shit was awesome. I think that game had trouble here because some dumb kid did the plastic bag thing to his friend and actually did some damage. Yeah, that's why game ratings were so big for a while, especially like in the early 2000s. I remember growing up, violence in games was such a like big discussion. Like I had to do like multiple persuasive essays in school where like, do games cause harm was a topic that was selectable. They gave you like 3 or 4 topics you could write your essays about, and that was always one of them. Because I think just the popularity of Grand Theft Auto exploding was like a huge deal. Stuff like Manhunt existing was a huge deal. Call of Duty started showing up. Like it just was, it was the huge deal to everybody. Like these games are ruining the children. So then they made the children write essays about how the games were ruining the children. Except I never did that. I always wrote them from the perspective like games are fine. It's about parenting. Just be a better parent, which I still stand by. Like movies, games, music, especially music, like it's not the game's fault for this happening. You should be restricting your child from consuming this media. Don't fucking let your kid play Grand Theft Auto when they're 8 years old and you wouldn't be having this problem. But people want to point fingers at the art form instead of at their own parenting skills. Then that game had trouble here because some dumb... Oh, wait, I read that one. I remember the GTA 5 torture mission was controversial when it came out, and it was eventually changed. I also remember, what was it? No Russian in Modern Warfare 2 was also like a super controversial topic when MW2 came out. I always took that topic and was always able to provide a ton of studies that showed that there was no link between games and violence. Same. I feel like the teachers put it in there to like satiate these parents that were like complaining constantly about games and made it a big deal. And the teachers were like, oh, there's got to be able to talk about this. The kids need to be exposed to this. And then the kids, like 9 out of 10 times that they would do these essays, just would come back and dunk on the teachers and the parents with these essays that were incredibly well researched, basically proving like this is a crock of shit. They also did a 10-year study where they traced kids that, or tracked kids that grew up playing video games and kids that didn't. There was no difference in the kids. I will say, I will cede this much. Exposing a child to very mature concepts as a kid, early into development. I'm not talking like 15-year-olds. I'm talking like 6-year-olds, letting them play Grand Theft Auto. Like, definitely desensitizes them to certain concepts. It does not make them psycho killers. It does not make them like just inherent criminals. But the kids that I knew that like played Grand Theft Auto from the time that they were like 10 or like 8 definitely were the ones that like knew a lot more fucked up. They were the ones that were telling me about like 2 Girls, 1 Cup and shit like that. Not like the ones that didn't know anything about it and learning it on the playground. But like they still were not like malicious kids or anything like that. So it's less of a like, you know, yeah, it exposes them to some concepts that maybe makes them more predisposed to risk from other environmental factors. But like that again is not the media's fault. It's the parents' fault for letting their kid consume that and not doing a good job at locking down like media and making sure that it's exposed at an appropriate rate. You'll see this much, will you? You'll see that. I will see this much. I will see this much. It don't let your kids play GTA or Outlast. Yeah, at least until they're old enough to understand what's going on. I found that most people are desensitized to seeing it in videos or on games, but when you experience it in real life, all bets are off. Also that, 1000%. Weren't you supposed to be lurking, Zero? I thought you were supposed to be lurking. Shut the fuck up. In We Small Koji times, we had a religious education class that our teacher sort of faked so that we could instead discuss real world events and help us think for ourselves and form our opinions. One of those was video games, and everyone in the class pretty much blamed the parents for being lazy. I came back just now. All right, well, shut the fuck up. That's a good one. I just hate you for it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've gotten into it even with like friends recently, not necessarily about games. What's weird is I feel like most people I know that are my age, like all share that opinion on games, but it's more contentious when you talk about like, Twitch is a good example of one. Like the whole idea of like hot tub streamers and like, you know, streamers that are very clearly like placing emphasis on their, you know, attractiveness, their physical characteristics and stuff like that. And the people that get like particularly tilted over like Twitch needs to like ban these people and lock it down. It's like, I agree that Twitch should probably do a little bit more for content filtering, but like also the terms of service specifically say you have to be like, if you are under the age of, it's either 18 or 16, you need to be on the platform with parental supervision. They should know what, like your parents should know what you're watching if you're under that age. If your kids are clicking on these streams, then that's a parenting problem. That's a locking down content problem. Same with music. It's like getting upset at Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion for writing lyrics with like sexually explicit themes. It's like they didn't make their music for your 10-year-old. They're just making their music. It's not their fault you let them listen to it. All right, I'm gonna get off my soapbox now. We can play some games. I grew up with pretty unstrict parents, played Diablo 2 and I was like 10, Resident Evil, etc. Other parents couldn't believe it. I grew up normal. I mean, listen, we've seen you in chat. Normal is a relative term, but no, I'm giving you a hard time. Like that's like the par for the course. The vast majority of people that I knew that played those games were perfectly fine. They just maybe knew a little bit more than they should have growing up. But guess what? You grow into that. You grow into that knowledge base. And as long as you don't have other environmental factors that are making you a sadistic fuck, like you just know about stuff a little bit more before the rest of your classmates. And then they know about it too. And then the playing field is leveled. Played Diablo 2 when I was around 10 or 11 too. I watched my dad play it a lot. Was Diablo that bad? I don't remember Diablo ever being that bad. Diablo always struck me as like the type of game that I don't think I would let like an 8-year-old play it, but like 13, I'd have no beef with that.
Shit down because you got like the salt sweats.
Well, your kid played NBA 2K growing up. Why isn't it in the NBA? That's what you got to hit him back with. Don't be so reasonable. Video games cause violence wholesale and have turned us all to drooling sycophants. That's only you, and we know that because we've seen the games that you played growing up. You keep fucking streaming them. All right? Someone needs to do a study on Spooky Deer and see how Mercenaries Playgrounds of Destruction and the Assassin or whatever it's called, the Saboteur, corrupted this man's brain. And now he's just some fucking cardboard lunatic standing behind me the whole time I'm trying to make content. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. I did get a slight feeling of unease when I played it, but I think that was just because it was one of my first games. I mean, it's got that creepy kind of like metalcore vibe to it, but Diablo was very gory and had very, very heavy occult topics. There was a demon who bathed in virgin blood, like Act 1. Diablo was pretty dark. See, maybe that's just me like being an adult and not reflecting on it with that same mentality. I feel like a lot of that would have gone over my head. Maybe the gore, but also like Diablo 2 screenshots. Let me find one that's not 4 pixels wide. I don't know, dog. I'm looking at this like it might be very gory, but like I wouldn't exactly call that like realistic or anything. It's super bloody and shit. But that's the level of like, with those graphics, those are like old school graphics. And those don't hit me the same way. Like the ones that not concerned me because I wanted to play whatever the fuck I wanted when I grew up. But like the ones that were more reasonable to me with parents being outraged was like Gears of War. Gears of War was fucked up. Great game, but fucked up. Mortal Kombat, even with like retro graphics, I feel like Mortal Kombat was worse in terms of violence. I have older brothers and sisters.
Graphics were top tier realism back in the day, you little shite.
I'm not saying that they were like bad graphics for their time, but like we have to keep in mind that like it's not like the world was lower resolution. Like those were really good graphics for their time, but you could look at them and still like objectively say this doesn't look like reality. Whereas now we have graphics, and not even now, like 2008 now, things were at least like 3D and a little more HD, and like those graphics could be upsetting to a kid. Whereas this, like, to me, that's still just like cartoons. I don't know. At one point, the world was lower resolution for me, then I got LASIK. Okay, so maybe if you needed LASIK surgery, then playing Diablo was not good for you as a kid. That's the real correlation we can make from all of this. You're gonna get hella icked out by one of my upcoming old games. Wait, what is it? Graphics are insane nowadays. Yeah, they are. They just come with a 250 gigabyte install for your 20-minute video demo of whatever the fuck. And it's poorly optimized and runs on like one system that's got like two 5090s in it. Turok Evolution. Is it that gross? I mean, that's just a dino shooting game, right? Whatever happened to the Turok franchise? What the fuck happened with that? Brother, they're just shooting dinos with bows and arrows. That's not that gross. The graphics leave a little to be desired, but... Also, I don't know why you're saying I'm going to be grossed out. I can handle it for the most part fine, unless there's like a scene of like ripping someone limb from limb with every sinew close up being destroyed. Like, I'm probably fine with games. I handle gore in games better than I do in like movies and shit. There's a poison bow that makes enemies puke their organs out, and a cerebral bore that pops limbs off one by one. They're humanoid enemies. Okay, I'm gonna watch this. I'm willing to bet it's not nearly as gross as you remember it being. I'm gonna go ahead and take that guess now. It's gross in concept, but not in execution. Because you don't like gore. I'm fine with gore in games. Like, we'll see. When are you streaming it? I'll watch it. When are you streaming it? I might watch it. Depends on when you're live. Because if it's like Tuesday, then I've got shit going on. That would be 100% accurate. You're gonna be like, yeah, that was really fucked up at the time. And you're gonna play it again and be like, okay, maybe not. Because that's how every game like prior to 2008 is. Every game. Those graphics remind me a bit of Lord of the Rings Online. I never played Lord of the Rings Online. I did Neverwinter for a little while. I was a big RuneScape guy. I never did WoW either. I played RuneScape for upsettingly long. And now RuneScape's cool again. I wish I had Sundays off. Chilling on your streams is like the ideal days off activity. Well, I mean, to be fair, you haven't missed that much. We haven't even started gaming yet. I'm gonna launch this whenever we're done with this conversation, but normally I do Sunday nights anyways. I kind of bounce around between when I start. I feel like Sunday is my most flexible start time. Theoretically, I can start earlier, but today I started at 7 because Helia wanted to play Split Fiction for a while, and I wanted to play more Split Fiction as well. Lord of the Rings Online was my go-to game for years. Was it a good MMO? Or did you just like it because it had Tolkien vibes? Which I don't mean that to say, it sounds like I'm throwing shade. I did not mean that to like sound like I'm throwing shade or anything. I genuinely just was curious.
Jaskfax, damn it, dropped my keyboard.
That's not how I expected that to get read. That's Chan's emote? Chan, why'd you put yourself in a jar? I got a jar of dirt? Why did you get a jar of dirt? Sometimes I don't understand, y'all. Okay. We're making so much progress. I just need to find a jar. I have a jar of dirt. You know the answer to that question? Okay, I know the literal answer to that question, but I meant more of a like, why are you subjecting yourself to that type? Why? Not what does it mean? Stupid bro names. Google it. Here is uncultured. First of all, okay, pause. First of all, that is one of the least cultured things second of all, I'm not uncultured. I know what you're talking about, unfortunately. That is not the problem. Oh, there's probably some cultures in those jars. That is disgusting, but probably true. God, I hate this. That's so gross, but also really good. Did they remove the shards? Oh. Okay, where's this? This just takes me full circle back into here. I'm still looking for like a bucket or a jar or anything like that. Oh, we should probably save. That's probably a good call. There are 2 jar memes at play here, I think. 1 guy, 1 jar, and figurine 1. Okay, maybe I don't. What is 1 guy, 1 jar? I don't think I'm familiar. Maybe I'm not as cultured as I thought I was. What is... I'm gonna hate asking this, aren't I? What is 1 guy, 1 jar? Jizz jar? That's the same thing as the figurine one. It's just one has a figurine in it. Okay, I am cultured. No one man should have all that jizz jar. One jar is way worse. aSwordBear, would a man and a jar love each other? I don't think that it's love. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's love. This was here the whole fucking time. Yo! Hell yeah. Oh, we read this. So you don't want to know the answer? Okay, wait, hold on. What does that thing say? I wasn't responding to your question. I was just... I wasn't responding to your question. Oh, Squirrely just was casually mentioning jizz jar for no reason. That just kind of came out, you know? There's blood? Dolphin score should be twice the mermaid score. Boat score should be twice the dolphin score. Shark score should be twice the boat score. Okay, what's the mermaid score? Speedboat mermaid quiz. What's the approximate population of Earth? Do we know this? What's the approximate population of Earth? 4, 5, 6, or 7? 7? You all were so confident in that. What is the highest grossing film of all time? When was this? Oh, wait. This is set. We need to keep in mind, this is set like in, I think like the 90s. The game itself is not old. The game itself came out last year, but the setting, I think, is like the 90s. It's either the 90s or late 80s. Godfather. Titanic. Titanic, we'll try Wait, Titanic isn't on this. It's not Titanic. I think Titanic is now, but this might be pre-Titanic. Probably, let's go Godfather. Damn, okay. But keep in mind, we're eliminating stuff. What caused the extinction of the dinosaurs? A hurricane, right? It's a hurricane. Acid rain, rising sea levels, volcano eruption. I mean, jury's still kind of out on that one, right? Mara, that's a good, yeah. I can't enter things manually. Volvano. Probably, I'm gonna go volcano. It's the closest thing to meteor. There we go. Okay, they're saying it's volcano. How many countries are there in Europe? Ah, shit. Okay. At least... Oh, they're only giving me like 6 points of range here. I don't know why I'm trying to count them in my head. That's gonna take fucking forever. We're just gonna guess. 34. Let's go! Which area of the tongue is most used for tasting sweet things? All of it. All of it. Let's go. How many planets are there in our solar system? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. They count Pluto. This is the best game of all time. This game fucking rules. This is the tallest building in the world. Heart, shut up. Empire State? Was World Trade Center... World Trade Center wasn't taller than Empire State, was it? Hey Google, what was the tallest building in the world as of 1998? Not multiple. Burj Khalifa is not an option. That was the least helpful answer. You gave me an answer that wasn't on this. And then you said there were more than one, but you only told me one anyway. I'm going Empire State. Fuck. Probably was World Trade Center. What is the high score then? Do I have to set the high score? Like, what kinds of food should you eat the most of? Probably vegetables. What? The mermaid mad? Sorry. Okay, volcano. Some building in Malaysia took the record. Damn it. It probably was before 1998 then. I just picked one. What's the tallest building in the world? World Trade Center. What the fuck is it then? The tip. Okay. 4 billion. Damn it. Process of elimination. Sears Tower is taller than the World Trade Center. Chrysler's not taller than Empire State, so it's got to be Sears Tower then. Oh wait, this is the food pyramid. Bread, cereal, and pasta is what they're. Yeah, okay. 9. Correct. The objective correct answer. Many planets? 9. You just gave me that one. The tip. It's got to be Sears Tower then. Okay, Sears Tower. The bread one again. How long does this go for? Highest grossing film of all time. E.T. maybe? Or Jaws. Do you think it's Jaws? What in the fuckery is Sears? It's it's a big building in Chicago. Now they call it the Willis Tower, but if you call it that, I'm gonna give you a swirly and a toilet. It wasn't renamed. People just kind of insisted it was. We refuse to acknowledge that. Go Jaws, see what it is. Fuck, it's probably as E.T. Okay, 6 was my high score. I don't know how to tell when I've set the high score. 5 billion. 5 billion as of whenever this was. Was it renamed specifically for the DJ? Willis? I have concerns about what? What could you be concerned about? What's worrying your pretty little head? Do I need to hit like 10? At what point does it tell me I've hit the high score? Approximate population 5. There's 7 now. Sears Tower. 9. E.T. or Star Wars? I think this is the only one that we don't. E.T. Do I just keep going? 11? It's just going. I'm at 13. What I said before. Okay, but we've doubled up questions multiple times.
Renaming the world's tallest building to be called Willis sounds like someone is compensating for the world's smallest. I'll let you figure that one out.
You might be right there. You might be right. The 20? You have to finish the game pressing B? Okay, well, let me get the 20 then. Wait, no, wait. Finish game. Okay, 20. Oh, shit. You know what? Maybe you're right. We set them. So dolphin should be twice the mermaid, which means I need to get 40 for dolphin. I may have set this too high. Hold on, wait. Maybe I set this too high. Does it give me any other clues before I do that? Dolphin score should be twice the mermaid score. Boat score should be twice the dolphin score. Shark score should be twice the boat score. Okay. How hard is it to get? This is gonna be forever. Hold on. No. We're gonna get one question right on mermaid. We're gonna get one right and then do this the easy way. All right, we're done with that. Now we go to dolphin. That's at 2. And then boat should be twice with dolphin. So we need 4 on boat. Temple Run? Okay, there's that one. And then we need 8 on the shark. Okay. I'm assuming don't shoot the skull. Six. You're a skull. You're a skull. 7. 8. Okay. Something in the coin machine. The data disk! I'm so glad we did this. I thought it was gonna be just like free shit. That's so much more worth it. Hell yeah. Yeah, imagine trying to do. So if I would have left it at 20, I would have needed to get 40 on the shark or on the dolphin thing. And then 80 on the boat thing. And then 160 on on the gun. The shark gun. Can I do this? Can I play the crane machine? What the fuck? It's not rigged. I'm gonna win. I'm going for this one this time. It's not rigged. No, I can win. I can win this. I can win this. Yeah, there seems to be a distinct lack of crows. What do you think I'm trying to win in this right now? I might have been a little off on that one. Still got it. The graphical quality, they look like moles. They are crows. Stay up. Farthest back corner one. What, it sound like it's laughing at you constantly? That's what crane machines do. Stay up. This game's rigged. It's fucking bullshit. Oh, it made a biddly beep. Fuck this game. Fuck this. Air hockey. What happens if I do this? Never mind. Basketball. Shit. 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 Hey! Nice. I'm the best. All right. Now we got data disks, we can do a lot more. I think I specifically... Oh. Hello. They're trapping the items now? Who's doing this? That's all right, dog. Bad Dragon is on the ground. Determine what change. Nothing change. Nothing change. Oh wait, my boy downstairs did need the data disk. That's what I'm thinking of. There was something over here that needed the data disk. It's the cop. Majima's disappointed in me. I don't think Majima could have won that. I'm gonna be honest. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Japanese claw machines, they're relatively fair. But this is in Georgia, in a skeezy old, like, decrepit theme park. Those are gonna be the most scam-laden claw machines. I don't think that's a large med kit. I think that's a trap. I don't trust any of this. If we were at a round 1 right now, they would be fine. I would trust that claw machine. I would probably win all of the crows. But we're not out of round 1. We're at Crow Country. And Crow Country fucking sucks. No, wait. This is not where he is. Where's he at? The electrocution machine, maybe? Not you. Ow, rude. No, that's those two. Okay. Noted. I think I went the wrong way. See, those items changed now, but this one didn't. I got too much gas in there. Ooh, my health ain't looking too good. Okay, we just checked that room out. That's a save room. This goes to the break room, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait, no, this is where the cop is because his bike's outside. Here we go. And then this one's the floppy disk. Ha Aha! Oh, shit. Wait, it said it needs to equal exactly 50. Okay. 10 plus 8 is 18. Plus 13 is 31. Which means we need 19 more to do this. Oh. Aha! Hey, you did it. Yep. Hey, you're pretty smart, huh? I sure am. And so modest. Yeah, but what do these do, though? Nothing. The gas override. Wait, I bet I know what this goes to. I bet this goes upstairs to that door that was blocked by the gas that was coming up out of the floor. I bet that's what that is. Oh, shit. I'm solving so many puzzles right now, yo. I got Giga Brain. Huge, massive, large brain. Enormous noggin. Yup. My brother in Christ, you are the bot. Okay. What do we get here? Treasure chest. That's fake. Damn. I have a fake sense of betrayal. Phone's ringing. I heard a phone ringing. Y'all hear that? Aha, over here. I gotta get over there somehow. How do we get in? Okay. Sit down. Oh, I need to ride the ride from the ride side. Can I trigger it from here? I can't answer right now. I don't know how to reach you. Probably the gold key door. Jump over the glass? It won't let me. I don't have like a jump. I do have a health kit thing. Is that a bucket? It looks like a bucket I should be able to take, but it's not. So I solved that, and that did nothing. So let's go check out. There's 2 other rooms that use the floppy disk that I know of. So let's go check those out and see if maybe they give us stuff to be able to circle back here. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Don't mind me. Just going around. Just doing my own thing. Here we go. What's up, Ghost? How's it going? Okay, we do this, and then here we go. Computer. Fuck. Wait, okay. So, we have the yellow train, the blue train, the red one, and then the green. YBRG. Working on a joke. Okay. The Duke of Farnham. A handsome steam engine stylishly combining Arabella and Delilah design styles. Okay. That comes through. Is blue. The Earl of Edgecombe. A fine steam engine beautifully combining the signs of the Arabella and Bernadette. Arabella. Arabella must be... Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Arabella and Delilah. So Arabella was present on both of those, which must be the... The 4-car? Our grandest steam engine, elegantly combining all 4 design styles. During the war, it was used by the military to carry artillery. Want to hear it? Sure. It's appropriate, right?
been on the phone listening to Don't Stop Believing for 4 hours.
Why?
This is terrible customer service. If no one picks up soon, I'm going to spread these nuts across their face.
It's not even a D's nuts joke. You just said D's nuts. Doesn't even make any stinking sense. Okay, so if that's B, it's a Hiroshima joke. I don't think that that's very appropriate. Hands up, steam engine. Okay, Arabella and Delilah are on both of these. Those are definitely different. Arabella and Delilah. Delilah must have been the train car then. So I think what I'm supposed to do is try and context clue which one of these is which. Square windows. Does the paint job matter? The Arabella is in both. Cooldown on SwordBot? What do you mean, what the cooldown? You talking about for the TTS? It's 2 or 3 minutes, I think. Okay, Caboose. Both of these allegedly use the Arabella. Bernadette, Arabella, and Delilah. Which must be... Huh. Let me get a different one. I got a dog from a blacksmith. As soon as we got home, he bolted for the door. Leave it. Adam's child. Builder. Among. Yeah, these are just the paint. Okay. What are the styles then? I feel like we need more styles than the ones that they're giving us. Ellen Bernadette. Just the locomotive needs to be A. So if that's the case, then the engine would be that. The first car would be...
This might be a bit dark, but I like dark susu. You don't need a parachute to go skydiving. You need one to go skydiving twice.
Boo. It's true though. Give me 3 styles, the 4 should be the one that's not present. They are, but the styles don't really match. I don't know if that even worked. Because, like, here's the catch. This is the Arabella and the Bernadette, which I'm assuming the first letter corresponds. But 2 of those match. It's not the fall that'll kill you. It's the sudden stop at the bottom. But this one also says it combines the Arabella and Delilah. But the Arabella, the engine doesn't match. It's like orange instead of being yellow. But if that ends up being the case, then theoretically this should be it, if I'm understanding correctly. I don't necessarily know what it's supposed to do. Can I like interact with this then and see if it does anything? Computers see systems in both railway room and the dungeon now need security distance access. Yes, I know it's inconvenient, but these are the new regulations. Yeah, we have that. Is this still a puzzle room? I mean, it seemed like it was a puzzle, but like maybe this doesn't actually do anything. I don't know. It's behind the other curtain. It's a notebook with some lore. Tolman's records, intruders contained in the lab, bosses calling the guests. Yeah, this is just lore. I feel like I'm missing a piece of this. This is... What is the blue one? That's the other one on this, right? Yeah, Arabella and Delilah. And then the other one was Arabella and Bernadette's. So if this is Bernadette, then it should be A, D, B, C. And from start to finish, I have A, D, B, C. Are you sure the colors matter? I am not, but if that's the case, then it still should be ADBC. Circle, square door, circle window on this matches. Those both perfectly match. The Arabella is on both of these. See, this doesn't even match. It's square window on that one. So let me try, like, I don't know, flipping these? Not doing anything. I don't know necessarily what I expect to happen, though, to be fair. I think I might see it. What do you see? If you've got an idea, then... Go my theory? Yeah, go for it, because this one's confusing me, and I don't want to spend the rest of the stream on one puzzle. I think it's color theory. Those don't line up with the colors. Arabella and Bernadette. I think the top one of the cars was the same between the two. Wait, I'm confused. So the top of one cars was the same between the two. Oh, the top of the cars is... Okay, so that's Arabella Bernadette. If that's the case... So A, B, D. It still should be then A. What? Engine is C? That? Engine is D or B. Third car is A. Arabella Bernadette. We've got an H in double wooden rectangles on top there. Engine is B. Single wooden rectangle in the lines. Engine is B. Second car is B. I don't see anything happening. Engine B, second D, third is C, last is A. B, D, C, A. Granted, I don't know what should be happening if I get it right. The war was used by the military to carry artillery. I don't know where y'all are getting engine being B from. Third is A. Something squeaked. Yeah. Flamethrower! Run the Bernadette. It'll have the age pattern. Okay, but how did you get Arabella? Is it just because it has rectangles in general? You're saying Arabella having a rectangle period, whether it's 2 or 1, just means... How rude. Well, yeah, I was looking at the top of the cars, but I guess I was interpreting double rectangle versus single rectangle as being separate symbols, but what you're saying is that's not the case. Shorter train, but it had the same rectangle design. Uh-oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Ooh, fuck off. Yep. Teamwork makes a dream work. Yeah. That was confusing. Okay, wait. There's a... I think this is where we're gonna get our thing for the alcohol. Not for the alcohol, for the acid. And I think the solution's in here, if I remember correctly. God damn it. Okay, I know I saw it recently. I didn't press that, but okay. Fuck that guy. Off top. So this? Yeah, there we go. No, wait. No, not that one. What was the one I was looking at? Is that more Tolman's records? Yeah. This one? No. Wait. Move the battery to southeast underground level. I know that means you won't have access to it anymore. That was an idea. Was it in here? One of these ones? That's the electrified stuff. There we go. Cryptophilia. Following doors are now locked electronically. Dungeon, Cyclops, Wolf, Serpent. Mermaid, Cyclops, Wolves, Serpent. Mermaid, Cyclops, Wolf, Serpent. Just in case that matters. Mermaid, Cyclops, Wolf, Serpent. Let's see here. Now that this room is finally cleared, and we've got the key card for this too. What the fuck? Deadly mermaid in prison for crimes against nature. Ah! Wolf prison against crime. Mermaid something. Wolf serpent. Cyclops. 2 arms. Something. I don't know, maybe it's got to do with legs, arms, head, and eyes. How do we get the prisoner info? All the clues that we needed for that were in... I feel like none of the clues are in here the same way that they were. What are my options for this? 0 through 4. Okay. So if it is mermaid, cyclops, wolf, serpent, then let's go top to bottom and see if maybe that like aligns. So mermaid has no legs, technically, or 1 leg, depending on how you want to try it. We'll say 1 leg. Cyclops. Wait, the Cyclops would be arms. How many arms is that? 2 arms. And then wolf has how many heads? That's, yeah, 1 head. And the serpent. I can't really tell. I only saw 1 eye. I didn't do anything. Okay. Did that wrong. Arms against nature. What about a total? Could be a total. But a total to what? It's not a normal human amount. What's in your save room that I could access? Yeah, crossing the utility hall. Let's go see if I have any notes about this. Total arms, total legs, total eyes. That's kind of what I'm thinking, kind of, but... What's up, Cam? How's it going? Okay, typically, we've got a notebook in here. Yeah, the recaps clues that we've found. Let's see if anything in here. Small boat people, broken swan. Do not eat any mushrooms. Too late, ate them all. As the dig site accesses to that cute little house. What you think is okay? That's the key for the house. Fix the water filtration did it by running the vent system. You run the water pump behind the curtain with the incorrect pressure. Okay, we've done that. Found the trident. We've done this. This is to use the swan thing. Still talking about the swan. Computer systems in both railway rooms. Yeah, that's the key card. Wait for an appearance. Okay, this is talking about depiction of the alcohol in the mermaid cage. Okay, apparently the mermaid cage has the alcohol we need. Not alcohol, god damn it, the acid. Still recovering from a very mentally exhausted few weeks, but doing better. How goes it with you? Goes all right with me. I'm sorry that you've been having a rough time, but I'm glad that you're at least, you know, feeling like you're in recovery. That's good. But that still blows in the meantime. I'm doing all right. Okay, we've done that. You don't know how to manage. Yeah, we know that. That actually expands my flamethrower, but I'm not that pressed about it. We've done that. Maintenance tab is a button behind it. Yeah, we've done that. Big car battery. Saw these underground. Yeah. We haven't checked out, but the following doors are now locked electronically. Dungeon Cryptophilia. Can only be opened via the dungeon's computer terminal. But it doesn't tell us how to actually solve it. It just tells us these are the doors that are locked via the computer terminal. How you doing, Spubby? I'm doing pretty solid. Trying to solve puzzles right now. Someone from maintenance, please varnish the ocean. There, 7 Seas, same kind of batteries as Giant Crow. Notice the acid bottle in the mermaid cage is pretty much empty. You can refill from the acid tank, but I hear Crow moved it down to the ground level. Can we get someone to hook up the sprinklers to supply? There's the elevator behind the large Crow. Does it go anywhere? Power down, okay. Large battery. The code for the front door change, please. Far too easy to guess. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Neptune's Palance birthdays. Done this. Said that. Fire marshal's here this morning. She said the following rooms are due for inspection. Crow's Lounge, Model Railway, Utility Corridor, Submarine, Crow's Office. Wednesday, Crow's Lab. She also said to replace the Ocean Kingdom storeroom door. Okay. Root excavation areas need to stay locked when you're not using them. Need access. Switch unlocks all the gates to the break room. Okay. Some of the kids were complaining that their high scores weren't being saved. Done that. Done that. Done that. And then we're back full circle. Okay, so I don't have any clues. I've thought if/when you want it. I am open to ideas if you have them. And I'm kind of curious about some other things that aren't related directly to that. This one med kit, actually. Alright, 1 head, 2 eyes, 0. Oh, so you're saying the combination differs depending on the cage that I want to open. Set it up, basically. That's an idea. Okay. Yeah, let's try it. Let's go. So for mermaid, then, it would be 0, 2, 1, 2. Does seem to work. Storing acid. There we go. All right, you were right. You were right. Good brain. Go ahead and pop this one open then. So we'll do 4 legs, 0 arms, 1 head, 2. That does the wolf. That gives me the antidote. That gives a health kit in there. There's some bullets. What did I do all them all? Give it the other side. I can. Okay, so 2, 2, 1, 1 would be Cyclops. Gives me a little health. What we don't know is, I don't know what the Ophelia cage is, which is apparently a separate one in the crypt. Snake is 0, 0, 1, 2. Anything else? But let's say reasonably that we assume Ophelia is a human. So probably 2, 2, 1, 2. And the crypt, I think, is over here, if I remember correctly. Fuck off. Fuck off. God damn it. Nice. It should be... Oh, yeah, it is this one. No, open it. What's in it? Oh, wait, that's that one... This is the figure that was, like, broken before. closer. Realistic wax figure. There's a drawer built in. Ophelia Pike, Atlanta Westview Hospital, nurse ID number 0629681. First aid handbook 1987. Oh, I improved my health kits. That's nice. Fuckers everywhere. I don't even need to do that. It just pisses me off. Strong upgrade. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's get more mileage out of those. Okay. We need to... I think we need an elevator here. Okay, so wait, those gold bars... That makes more sense now that we know what the roots are. Because the roots are like copper surrounding these like shafts of pure gold that they found underneath the theme park here. So they're taking those gold bars, stripping them from the rest of the root, like these guys, and then they're putting it into dirt with that machine upstairs to make it look like they found it in these shipments from Brazil. And I'm gonna guess they probably like uncovered something they shouldn't have while doing this mining. And that's what the monsters are. They uncovered this like being. Passed out real fast during Crow Country stream. I think the last thing I remember was I was trying to get the mushroom things or TLDR in less than 20 words. Yeah. Theme park, I don't know about less than 20 words, but I'll try and make it concise. Theme park owner and close associates are doing some sort of fraud here. They discovered gold underneath the theme park in this strange minerals. This thing that you see right in front of me, this big green thing, there's gold on the inner core there. So they're mining it and then breaking it up to look like it's chunks of gold and passing it off like they bought a mine in Brazil and that they found all of this gold from there, when in reality it's coming from Georgia, like the state that we're in. We still don't know why. We still don't know what exactly the monsters are or where they're coming from. I also have a hunch that Mara is actually this girl named Elaine who was attacked in the park by one of the like patient zero monsters. But that is a game theory of mine, not a hard and fast proved true thing yet. So pretty much what I do, but in a larger scale. Do you commit fraud? The fuck is this? Fresh tank acid is steadily dripping. Yeah, put it in my acid jar. Nasty. What's this say? I don't think I ever read this one. I think the monsters just cure you with an eye patch. Could be. I will not comment. Tolman's records.
I finally turned off the excavation machines. Boss didn't give me permission, but I didn't argue. He's obsessed with the pool and the guests. He hasn't answered his phone in days. There was an accident in the park. Boss had to shut the place down. I don't think he cares at all.
I think I may have the rare Majima coded too high, frequency-wise. Because we keep hitting rare Majima. But I'll take it in the meantime. I'm not complaining. Okay, so now that we have the acid, where does this let me out at? Break room. Oh, this is the one by the... Oh, this will be good. This will take me kind of shortcut back. Who would have thought a silly pig would lead to that? When you sent that to me, did you have any Why did I step on the bear trap? I knew it was there. Do you have any expectation that that would be something I would do? Because I feel like you should have. You know that I like to make goofy little things. Goofy little doodads and what's-its. Okay. We're gonna go here. We're gonna put the acid in. Good shit. And then we go over. Oh, you are alive. I don't like that squeal. Then we do this. And that's how we get the gold key! None at all, I just want to show you the silly live action Majima in the movie. I feel like it's a safe expectation these things are going to pan out. Take full credit for 100% power Majima. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I feel bad destroying her head, but also it was a necessary evil. Now we can open some doors, like this one right here. There's a monster in here. It's right behind me, isn't it? You played more Persona? Not in the last couple days. I don't think I've gotten too much farther than when we've talked last. I've been kind of busy. Emory University, in recognition of the completion of the prescribed course of study, Edward L. Crow has been admitted to the degree of biochemistry. Okay, so he's a biochemist. Weird thing to own a theme park then.
Hey, Ed. We didn't pass inspection. They figured out the ore is homemade. The Brazilian authorities want to know where the gold is really coming from. This is getting too dangerous. I'm coming back to Georgia. See you soon.
Okay, they got caught then with the fraud. It's kind of weird. I don't know why people care that much. Phone call.
Hello?
You know, I never had a plan for all the gold. In fact, it quickly became a problem. We couldn't sell it, basically. Not without arousing a lot of unwanted attention. We had too much of it, too quickly. And the shape, those cylinders. Well, it's not the most normal process, is it? But then I had an idea. What if it was the normal process? Or what if we pretended it was? So Marvin and I devised a plan. We just needed a site, a disused gold mine. Marv found one in South America and Brazil. You know what? It worked. For a while, at least.
Interesting. Those pictures of cats? For a few moments, something flashes onto the screen. But it kind of looks like some kitties coming out of a green thingy. It's him and his daughter. Something strange about the frame. Pull. Lever? Secret tunnel! I low-key love to explore an abandoned theme park if it wasn't the risk of getting stabbed by simply existing there. I feel like it would be fun, but also just by sheer virtue of what an abandoned theme park is, it would be terrifying. Wait, they got names for everything. Okay, so this is a guest.
File number 3762.
Guest.
Emerged at around 50% root excavation. It varies from specimen to specimen, but they largely retain a human-like appearance. Most distressing, they are capable of limited nonverbal form of vocalization.
These little fuckers.
Goblin. Emerged at around 55% root excavation.
Despite their small stature, I've concluded that they are not infants. On the contrary, they may be the senior variant of the guests. Their advanced age is causing a weaker genetic makeup, which has diminished their anatomy upon emergence.
Spindle.
Emerged at around 60% root excavation, much of their muscle and fat is missing, but their bones have become elongated. However, the bone mass is spread more thinly and consequently, the bones are more brittle. Additionally, without sufficient flesh as cushioning, their joints are weak. Damn, it's told me how to kill all these things! Lumber. Emerged at around 60% root excavation.
At the same time as the spindles. Here, the opposite phenomenon can be observed, as the lumbers are stiff and stout with excessive muscle and fat. Perhaps this could explain why the spindles have insufficient flesh. Grinner. Emerged at around 70%. Root excavation. The form is bipedal, but other similarities to human body are quickly disappearing. In terms of anatomy, each specimen is vastly different from the next.
I wonder what comes out at 100%. That's a good question. Emerged at around 80% root excavation. The puddle. I pray this is my final entry, for I cannot imagine how anything beyond this point would be capable of emergence. The puddles experience widespread cell necrosis. They are, quite literally, melting. Okay. But the puddle also has like an arm variant to it. There's like a version where his arms are out. And also there's that big fat poop monster that we came across. More gold ore. I don't know what up with the cats and stuff. Damn, hella medkits on this shelf. That's nice. Is that a grenade hidden in the corner? I just can't pick it up. What's in this room? Control room, no authors. Aha! You know you're being prepared for something. Oh yeah. Some sort of fight's going on. 14. 144. What? Oh, wait, when I step on this, it enters things. Oh. Weird. The video from a security camera. Wait a second, that's my car. Looks like Arthur is still inside. Arthur, can you hear me?
Mara, is that you? I can't see you. Where are you?
I'm in a control room.
A control room? Is it cool?
Yeah, it's really cool.
I'm jealous. You got to go on a real adventure.
Arthur, how are you feeling?
Not great.
Just stay there, though, okay?
Mara, are you coming back? Are we going to leave?
Sure. Yeah, I'll be back soon.
Okay. Good.
Why would I lie to him? Okay, got keypad codes. 5 little lights, other light is red. Video feed from the security area showing something on screen. Wait, is that the thing at 100%?
Hello? What are you? What do you want?
Nasty guy. I wonder if that's what's on the other side of that big metal door. An antidote. Not sure how to solve these. Alright, we'll do some more exploring and see what we find. That's got to be 85%. Could be. What's in here? Safe spot. Nice. It's actually a really chill room. What the fuck? 9218 on that. Here's all of our codes. What's this thing? It's squirming back and forth. Wait, is that part of the route? Diary of Edward Crow, age 10 and a half. Saturday. I'm excited. Tomorrow, Father and I are going camping up in the Condor country, over the river. Father says it's just a nickname, as there are no condors in Georgia. I'm looking forward to the trip, nonetheless. I love being outdoors at night. Sunday. Father and I found something strange while camping. A green shiny thing sticking out of the ground.
It's wriggling back and forth, like a little bug. But Father says it's not a bug, as it's made of metal.
Monday.
We found a second wriggling metal thing, a couple 100 feet south of the first one. Father wanted to know what it's made of. He cut off the tip with his camping knife. Inside is a different metal. It looks like gold.
Tuesday.
2 more shiny things, 4 in total. Father says there may be more.
Wednesday.
Father brought Condor Country, as well as a couple of acres on either side. He said we could rename it if we wish.
So he's known about this since he was a little kid. And he's just kind of carrying on, I assume, Father's work of researching and extracting from the root. Wait, she's back in here.
Hi, Natalie. How are you feeling? Not great? Yeah, me neither.
Is it your mother?
Yes. She died some time ago.
I'm sorry.
It's a beautiful statue. It's solid gold.
Yeah, must have been very expensive. Your dad really spared no expense, I guess.
Did you find him yet?
Mr. Crow?
No, not yet.
I didn't realize this was going to be as long.
You've already made up your mind, Natalie. I know he's done bad things, very bad things. Perhaps he's beyond forgiveness. But please, don't kill him. Bring him to me, okay? Let me speak to him. One way or another, today might be my last chance. Please, Mara. Okay.
Okay. So we have to figure out now how to open up the, like, vault thing in the control room. The gold key also should open the extra door that I think goes to the ride controls on the mermaid ride thing. So I think we head that direction and go check that out. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I wanna go this way. Ooh, ow. Look. I thought I shot you. What the fuck? Okay. Gold key. So what is in here then? Alright, he's calling back. Hello?
You're still alive. I know it's dangerous up there. A lot of them got on out into the open. But I know you brought a gun. You've been killing them, the guests. They're in no shape to continue living. The ones that emerged more recently, even more so. As I continued the root excavation, the guests became even less. Well, some of them aren't even bipedal anymore. It goes without saying that we cannot let them leave Crow Country. We cannot afford to let them infect anybody else.
What are they? Who are they?
They are irreversible.
Oh, wait, but that means Arthur might be infected. Wait, I have an antidote, though, so not that irreversible. Captain Hat. I can't reach a control panel while I'm sitting in the boat. I might need some help with this one. So maybe get the dude, then? What's that thing? Nothing. Maybe I gotta go get the... Oh, wait, I can go get What's-Her-Face. She said she'd help me. help me with this? Anything I can do for you? Actually, there is something. I need help to get through the boat ride in the Ocean Kingdom area. The Seven Seas? Yeah, I could use your help to operate the controls. If you open the door into the control room? Yeah, it's open. Nice work. I'll head to the control room and you go get the boat, boarding area. See you there. Dope. I think I'm just gonna let things ride. Like, this is probably gonna be a later stream because I want to beat this tonight. And I feel like we're not like at the very end yet, but we're getting close. And I don't think there's gonna be a whole stream's worth of game next week. So I'd rather try and like stay. I'm just gonna let it keep going. Wonder why they kept making journal once they saw some weird meat creatures climb out of the pit. I mean, I definitely think this is a hubris thing. Like they thought they could control the situation. That's like kind of clear with like how they thought they could scam the entire Brazilian government with their gold plan too. Ooh, some fake loot. Whale. Whale is blocking the boat. If I remember right, he's supposed to move out of the way. But I think it's done manually with the control. Press the button. Oh no. Julie. Oh shit. What are these, man? Julie, you alright? I'm worried she may have gotten attacked. What does this mean? Oh shit! They're mermaids. Okay. I don't like these whale calls. Normally I find whale calls relaxing. This is not relaxing. This is the opposite of relaxing. What is this thing? It's the most ornate switch I've ever seen. Hold it. What does it do? Oh, it opened the door. Is that blood always on the floor? I hope she's okay. It's a blood stain. These are Julie's glasses. Shit, she's not okay. No, she's not okay. Julie, no. Julie. Damn. Should go back in here, maybe? I don't think she's okay. Wait. That vent had a thing off. I'm sure she's fine. I don't know about that big dog. It's been opened. Little blood loss never hurt anyone. Yeah, but there's monsters out and she doesn't have her glasses. She's not going to be able to see anything. I don't know if she's okay there, dog. Okay. So we need to figure out which mermaid to move forward, I guess. What happens if I do this? I like pop them? Oh. Can I interact? Check inside. Open her up. Battery. Oh, that's right, because they have the batteries that the crow thing uses. That's right. So one of these ones has a battery in it. She just needs to lock it. Julie, you just need to lock it, okay? There's the battery. I'm kind of curious what the other ones have, though. What do you have? Any goodies? Nothing, okay. Okay, now I need to charge the battery. I don't know the best way to charge it. It ain't got a lot of juice. It was just the one that had stuff. Where's my nearest saving? Submarine. Which I think had one of the... What the fuck? Why is it dark out now? That one no shot that one mermaid battery was like supplying power for the entire facility. Okay, anything about batteries? Any kind of kids have trouble just getting the trap. Wait, there was a sign, I think it was downstairs in the underground. Do not underestimate the mermaid battery. Are you alive? No, you're dead. Why is it just standing still? Wait. They said that the door... Someone's shooting at me? What the fuck? Who the fuck is shooting? You all saw that, right? Mushroom Boy! My Magnum? Yeah! Gold-plated Magnum! I throw a grenade down there. Terrible throw with a grenade. Last one. Okay, never mind. I get it. The fuck? I don't know what the hell's going on in there. Get the blicky out. Yeah, I don't trust any of that. Why was there shooting coming from this direction? Who the fuck is shooting? Fake necklace. Okay, the cop came by. Did you talk to him? Yeah, a little bit. You're not gonna tell me what he said? Okay. So am I safe to assume that that was just the cop kind of fucking off then? And that's why I'm catching strays? Arthur ain't no snitch. I guess. They killed all these monsters. All right, I have to go back underground. I also still don't know. I'm assuming the battery charger, because I'm pretty sure there was puddle. Okay, that room. Okay, hello. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Okay, you all stay put. You all stay put. Don't mind me. Just elevating. Cop didn't empty out that fucking room. Okay, one of these had like a diagram. He left his bike though. Make annoying noises. Oh, I know. No idea what these mean. That's gonna be relevant later. I gotta know another code. Okay, there was something on the... I remember it distinctly as being like on the exterior here. Just don't know. What the fuck? What changed? Fun with the rest of the game. I gotta head out for the night. Good night, Kay. Take care. Get some rest. We'll talk to you soon. We'll see if I actually beat it. I'll give myself until like midnight 30. Is that full charge now? No, that takes a while. There we go. Now it's fully charged. I'll give myself to like midnight 30 or so. Good. Beat it. Otherwise, we'll finish it up next Sunday Scaries and start whatever the next thing is. I probably should have started stream a little earlier today to beat it. I wasn't sure how much game was left. I assumed there wasn't that much. A lot more than I expected. I included this already? Oh, Apple. I'm doing damage on caution right now. Ugh. That's what he said. Praise Mara. Hey, yo. Oh, this place sucks. You kill all the monsters in here too? Genuinely could not tell. Seems like it. Seems like it's worth the money though. Honestly, yeah, it's like the entertainment value per dollar is surprisingly decent on it. Okay. Bro has battery now. Something's shooting again. What is shooting at me? Who is shooting at me? Just like that, he walked out of my life. I can put acid in this and... What's that? Oh, Magnet. Nice. Mara losing her mind. I mean, honestly, at this point, I would not be shocked if that was what it was. be broken. Oh, this is the central elevator that I have to get power to it. Okay, control room puzzle. Okay, Ocean Kingdom storeroom still has another secret. Apparently there's a secret in the parking lot. Let's go check that out real quick. Why did I do that? I didn't even knew it was there. You can tell I'm close though, because I have like all the key items. I wonder if it's a key that I can unlock like the car trunk here. Yeah, silver key on that. Weird that the key that unlocks doors also unlocks the trunk of this car. To Natalie. Happy 17th from Dad. Is it a gun? Running shoes. What do those do? Oh shit, they make me fast as fuck, boy! I'm so fast that I'm like slip sliding around on the ground. These things are like ice skates. Oh, damn. Okay. But they got flames on them? Probably. Okay, storeroom still has something. Dig site still has something. Let's go check dig site real quick, see if I got everything there. Kind of just hitting up all the secrets now, trying to figure out what's left. Are all these guys done? They killed all the monsters. They're basically just giving me free reign of the park now, other than going underground. Okay, what's left in here? I felt like I did everything. That's the flamethrower thing. Show me the hole. I don't think it'll let me. Took the mask off the hook. Look at that, no. Got some shotgun ammo. I already used this. Confused as to what's left in here then. They allege that there's something left to do. Shotgun laser. Never mind. It just was in a bucket. That's cool. Okay. Do a backflip. Do a flip. That guy that yelled that do a flip in Spider-Man, he's in Severance. You should check out Severance. Okay. Ghost Zone has a lot more things. Let's go over there. There's several more. I know where one of them is. One of them is my flamethrower upgrade. Okay, there's allegedly something. One of you motherfuckers are shooting at me. Fuck off. Stupid ass. Pumpkin. It's real antidote, thank God. Okay, allegedly there is a secret somewhere in here. I don't think it's the vending machine. Get this one. Oh, y'all are still here. Oh, I see how it is. What's up, dog? Square up. I don't remember which one that was. This is the one with the little mushroom guy. Cage, that's right. Boo! Ah! Chad Strawberry. No one guessed my age. Very wrong on Twitch, so I'm getting what people think my age is, so take your shot. You want to play that game? Also, If it's an age that violates TOS, then we have to take action. All right, give me the flamethrower upgrade. Nice. Okay. It's not. All right. I'm gonna guess 16. Just a random number. $24. 25. There's like something on the wall here. Chat can answer too. To be fair, I think we got a lot of lurkers right now because it's late. Is this the other? Because it claims there's a secret like in this little connecting area, but I'm not sure what it would be. Oh! Yeah, that didn't go the way I thought it would. Okay, I'm gonna guess that the two that are over here are not actually that big of a deal. The storeroom is the one that might also... Oh, hello. Ow, rude. Nice. Let's go underground for a bit. Fucking Barnacle Man. No Barnacle Boy, Barnacle Man. Okay. What secrets are down here? None, weirdly enough. Okay. So the last 3 secrets are all upstairs. You grew up. But I wonder... Am I by the save spot in here? No. Okay, this one is the one where I shot the pump. We still need to know the code. The cock chair. C. Nothing. 8. Nothing. 4. Something. 0. I don't understand what the fuck these are. So what happened in Brazil?
Crow and I were running a little operation, see? It was somewhat duplicitous in nature, I guess you could say. You were selling the gold, right? The gold from the roots? Oh, you've been reading up on me, have you? Why go all the way to Brazil to sell the gold? It's like too much of a good thing. You know what I mean? No? Ah, well, you see, the gold we scooped out of the roots, right? It's too pure. There's too much of it. Why is that a problem? Crow didn't want anyone connecting the gold back to his land. He didn't want the U.S. government looking into where it was coming from. I was telling the story, Tolman, you uppity old bastard. You were doing a shit job of it, Trumbull, you worthless old junkie. So, at least before you got in trouble, you must have been making a lot of money, you and Crow. You could say that. Then why come back here at all? Why not just go on, live in a desert island or something? They went and seized my assets, didn't they? All of it. It's all frozen unless I show my face in court. Answer all their lovely questions. Oh, but let me guess. Crow kept his name off the paperwork, so he gets to keep his share of the money? Is that why you really came back? To make sure Crow gets dragged down with you? She really sussed you out. Only took her 2 minutes. But you're cackling, Tolman, you arrogant old snob. I'll laugh at you all I like, Trumbull, you dopey old clown. Hello, Harvey. Harvesting might be a more accurate term. The roots are cut into shorter segments, which are lifted up to the surface. All this just to extract the gold? Correctamundo. She wasn't talking to you, Trumbull, you heinous old parasite.
They're so in love with each other, it's crazy. The energy is just tense in here. Okay, so these do nothing right now. They gave me a bunch of lore. Okay, that's set to 2. Problem is, I don't know what the tube things are supposed to mean. What does this say? Absolutely nothing. Okay. This goes up southeast would be... This is going to go up to the dungeon area. What's in Tuesday? Okay, that's the battery charger, which is in the bird now. Ow. Damn, what's left? I don't know. What's even left in this? What? I feel beyond. Hey, beyond all the fuck shit. It's the save room. We can do. Any other things about the secrets in here? Vronsky and the. I never found the first page. Looking for the machine change, Swambo. No. One break sag is regulated. No. The eggs are going to miss the session. No. Computer systems is pre-updated. No. Please be careful around the haunted manor bookcases. No. Add a complaint for the parent depiction of alcohol. No. Power switches periphery. Inside the part. Yes means we're in the wrong place. No. Button in the back of the old crow, you use it to access the controls of the crow. Move the electric battery in the southeast underground level. I know that you won't have access to it anymore. That's the idea. Following doors are now electronic. Got that one. It is design voltage power up. I think it's hooked up to a generator somewhere in the underground level. That we have turned off. Could someone from maintenance please varnish old Kingdom storage door, or else replace the door entirely? It's made from really old wood. It's starting to crumble. It's not exactly fire safe. No, yeah, we got that one. We solved that. 7 Seas Mermaids is some kind of battery as a giant crow. Not the great kind of batteries aren't waterproof. Those mermaids are going to need constant maintenance. Yeah. Notice acid bottle. We got that. Got that. Sprinklers in the theater. We did that. Notice there's an elevator behind the large crow. So when you use it now, it seems to be powered down. I figured it was broken, but someone said there's a switch in Crow's office that turns it on. Okay, but so that means I have to solve the puzzle in Crow's office with the numbers. Still don't necessarily know what. Get the code to the front door changed. Did that. Fire marshal is here this morning. This part kind of is weird to me. I still don't necessarily know what this one is, unless it has to do with. I'll take a picture of this so I can find it faster. Unless it has to do with just making a reference to the storeroom door again. Crow's Lounge, Northwest Central Model Railway, Utility Corridor. So, oh, these are the save spots, which also have fires in them. Okay. Wait, shit. I didn't mean to do that. That's what that connection is. Root excavation. Stay locked. You're not using them. Just switch unlocks all the gates in the break room. Okay, we've done that. Some of the kids were complaining their high scores. Done that. Field trips. Kids gather. Done that. Any kids have to disabling trap. Yeah, okay. So I must have everything I need to solve the puzzle in Crow's office. On that corner, whatever that thing was. And what's this? This is to fill the acid vat. Oh, just barely missed that. Where am I at? Northwest? That goes up. There's the break room. We've done that. And then we move. Where does this go? Here. What are the other two in here? I feel like these are the ones I've spent the least amount of time on. This room has this thing. Top layer looks like it's supposed to be grass. Bottom layer looks like more soil or rocks. So I think it's potentially just teasing the lore, as far as I can tell. Elevator, and then this one. This was the generator. Okay. So this is the exit that goes back up to his office. So we should be able to figure out his office. I'm not sure how, but we should be able to. Does this have anything on it? Oh, that's just them warning him. Anything in his office that might give us a clue? Trash can. What's up, Captain? I thought you went to bed or something. Would be something, potentially. I just need to check what quote 930 was. Fucker. You fucker. I'm not Ted Cruz. I should be asleep. Any idea what this is? How many of these can I enter? Oh my god, I can do several here. I can do like 6 or 7 of those. So that clears that. Welcome back, Ghost. Okay, so one of the lights is red, the other 4 are green. Those are nothing specifically in there. Is it just enter them in order? No, okay. The average from everyone was 21. Here's what other chats you're talking to ask this. What would the code be? You happen to know what the code is? No, okay. Any numbers in this? Man, nothing. This 9218 is the only thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. D smell? What? Oh, SwordBot. What's this say? Oh, it's just the tips. Just the tips, praise Morrow. You know Crow's phone number that he's calling you from? I don't think so. It's not a bad guess though. Wait, let's look at, wait, what's it say? Control room elevator. Oh wait, fucking duh. Okay, here we go. Control room elevator switch code. First is in Grinner, but also in Goblin. Second is in Guest, but not in Puddle or Spindle. Third is Lumber and Goblin, but not in Puddle. Fourth is Notable only by its absence. Okay, so it has to be a number 1 through 5. Could I get someone to help me take down the different numbers here as we go through this? Let's just take them all down and then I'll pull the thing back up. So we've got 3762 for the Guest. And then 1739 for the Goblin. 6413 for the Spindle. 1347 for the Lumber. And 5592 for the Grinner. Okay. Let's just, I guess, back and forth here. Thank you, cows. Did you get... Wait, did you get all of them? Just gonna sanity check this real quick. Oh, and then, sorry, I forgot about Puddle. 3973 for the Puddle. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So, first is in Grinner, but also in Goblin. So Goblin has 1739. Grinner has... Okay, so it's 9... What? Oh, I bet okay, it's not the floor code. It's the keypad code. There's another keypad in there. Okay, so it's 9. Second is in Guest, but not in Puddle or Spindle. Okay, so it's not 3, not 6. So it's got to be 2. So it's 9, 2, Lumber and Goblin. So 7? No. No. Wait. 1. So 9, 2, 1, and probably 8. 9, 2, 1, 8. Let's go with that. Hell yeah. Still don't know what the floor pad is here. Whoa, okay, hello. What the fuck are you? Oh, I got that gold-plated Magnum. Okay, you're dealt with. Anything in here while we're here? But that's what was inside of this thing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there is a 6. Lamau, I even did it earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Thank you, Pibba. Elevator on. Let's make our way to that central elevator, which I feel like is gonna prompt the finale here. There might still be some puzzles to solve, but I think it's gonna prompt the finale. So actually, before we even do that, let me... Oh! I probably should have saved at that other spot, but... Oh well. We'll go save in the train room. I'm gonna make a backup save, because I kind of want to have a backup save in case we don't solve these last couple puzzles because there's only 3 left. I don't have that, and I'll just like knock them out. Even if I do it later. Yeah, now we've got a clone so that I can actually solve these last couple, and that got 100% the freaking game. All right, elevator time. Let's see what's down here. Oh, it's kind of nasty down here. Shit. Damn. Shit. Press that real quick. Don't mind me. Just kind of going past you real quick. I'm just gonna hit that. And we're gonna open the door, and then we're gonna go the fuck through the door. Heal a little bit. No, the cop. Wait, but what's his face said the cop left? It's Harrison. He's dead. Must have been attacked by those. Wait, no, he was shot. Harrison, I'm so sorry. Harrison James. ID number 05061. Date of birth January 12, 1965. Firearms expert. Why does she know that? Or did she just read his code or something? There's something in here. Handgun ammo. Harrison's just chilling. So if he was shot, is it the same person that shot me? Or shot at me? I didn't get shot, but oh, they're arming me. Ooh, this is final boss mode. Let's make sure all my shit's reloaded. Oh. What's this say? But mining lanterns are really old and need replacing. Any kind of spark tends to set off the oil that's trapped inside. If that happens, just give it a whack to disperse the oil. The flame should go out. Okay. Cool. Oh, shit. Okay, so it's based on how many are lit. So this should open the one that's, oh shit. Okay, wait, I flipped 2. That should get that one, yeah. It's lit! Yeah! Astro. Let's do that real fast. And we can loot this ammo. I'm looking on health kits. It's alright. And then I need 7 lit. Okay, that's 3 more. Fuck you. That's 5. Wasted all that ammo. 6. Let's hit one more. 7. There we go. Alright. Oh, it's what's his face? Tolman.
I can't let you. Listen, Harrison is dead. Harrison James, the police detective. I know who he is. Oh, I'm sorry, Mara. He shouldn't have come here. It was only a matter of time before one of those creatures. He was shot with a gun. Shit. Do you know who did it? Oh, I think he's probably got a good idea. Marvin, you... Look, kid, this is nothing personal, okay? Down the gun trumble. And then what, huh? Go home? Forget this whole thing ever happened? The feds would be kicking down my door within the week. I'm culpable for all this shit. I know. I am too. But Mara is not, so leave her out of it. She knows way too much. You think she wouldn't rat us out? Hell, she already tried. She was getting real chatty with that pretty boy officer. I tried to stop him from coming. I kept telling him to leave. Well, he didn't leave, did he? And neither did you. And now it's too... What was that? No idea. Bullshit. If this is some sort of trick,
Uh-oh. Julie! She survived!
Where am I?
Plot twist, Crow turns out to be a woman named Cheryl. And she has a very promising music career ahead of her.
Julie? Hey. What's going on? What are you doing in there? I'll tell you if you help me out of this thing. Oh, gosh, sorry.
Yeah. What if I just don't help her?
Tolman, would you give me a hand?
Sure.
Julie, I thought you'd be... I came out of the boat ride and you were gone. There was blood. Something grabbed me, dragged me back towards the vent. What was it? Whatever it was, there was several more of them hiding out in the pipes. It's pitch black in there. I could hear them, smell them. And what, they tried to kill you? No. Mostly they just shook me around, made a bunch of noise. Shouting, weeping, moaning, whatever you'd call it.
Sounds about right.
What do you mean?
They're angry. They don't want to kill us. They're trying to communicate.
You haven't introduced me?
Oh, right, sorry. Julie, this is Tolman. He works for Edward Crow. And Tolman, this is Julie Barron. She's a lawyer. He was hired by the Marshall family. Elaine Marshall's family.
I see. What are you two doing down here?
Someone's been killed. Shot. Police officer.
Goodness me.
Tolman here was just about to go deal with it, weren't you?
I'll come with you. I have experience with this kind of thing.
Good.
Okay.
Mara.
Something else. Natalie Crow is waiting in Edward Crow's office. Did you see how she's doing? Crow's daughter? Sure, of course. I'd love a chance to talk to her, actually.
You're not.
One last thing. Arthur Mole? He's out in the staff parking lot area with my white Fiesta. Would you check on him too? I've left him alone way too long. Of course, we can do that too. Thank you.
Mara, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to do what I came here to do.
Be waiting by your car, okay? Okay.
Thanks. Come along, Mr. Tolman. We've got lots to do.
White Fiesta sounds like a slur. Or a crazy cool nickname. Or both. What are we walking into right now? Pool of water. Wash my face in it. Realize how filthy I was. Did it, like, heal me? He's actually just talking about Gideon the Ninth. Have you read that, Hart? I've heard good stuff about it. I'm curious if that's one I should check out once I get through all the Carl books. In my enormous list to read. It's fine. I wonder if we're going to get confirmation of my crackpot theory that she is Elaine. We've got to get that answer now, right? Descent to hell. No kidding. Long ass ladder. She's going all the way down there. Would you even get a ladder this long? You probably glue a bunch together. Oh shit. Photos taped up on the wall. Natalie Crow, Edward Crow's daughter. Tolman, the engineer Crow put in charge of the root excavation. This next is a photo of me. When did he take this? Julie Barron, lawyer hired by Elaine Marshall's family. Arthur Mole, a teenager who wanted to photograph the guests. Marvin Trumbull, he was responsible for Crow's fake gold mine. Douglas Pike, he was in charge of building the actual theme park. And finally, Harrison James. He was the police officer sent to look for Edward Crow. Damn, they got everybody on there. I'm assuming this is my, like... What if it's another mine? They got mines even down here. Bunsen burner. It's my save spot. Yup. I'll do that, I guess. Actually, that probably was stupid. Oh, we'll find out. What the fuck? Must be where Crow has been sleeping. The sheets are covered in blood. Hazmat suit. Microwave with a med kit in it. Sealed envelope for Natalie. I won't open it. Leave it. Okay. The Crow probably is expecting he's gonna die. Someone's written on here, but I can't make sense of it. It's nonsense. Okay. Here's my secrets book. Five glass vials, each with the exact same green liquid. Don't know what they're for. I'll leave them alone. Take a shower real quick. I washed the dye out. I'm no longer purple haired. That's it. It's that short-term purple hair dye. That doesn't seem like that seems intentional. A hatchet. Okay. Did I talk into it? Mr. Crow? I'm here in your lab.
Hello, Elaine.
Open the door.
I was right! I was right!
I will. But first, please pick up the glass vials I've laid out on the counter.
Why?
Please.
Fine.
I feel vindicated. Sometimes my brain works. One of the other objects I'm carrying. I just left the various other things. Damn, she left everything out. God damn. Good times.
Mr. Crow, I have the vials. Open the door.
Stand back.
Bro. He's down here in his underpants with a glass of wine and a turntable.
Elaine Marshall. Edward Crow. How long has it been? Years? 2 years? We've never met before. No. I mean, since you became infected. 2 years? 2 years since I shut the park. I'm glad you came back. Why would you give me shit? I would offer you a drink. What are you, 18? Not quite. And yet you made it all the way down here. You're clearly very stubborn. That's good. Gives me hope. Hope? Tell me, how are you feeling? Bad. Tired. I can't get rid of my infection. It's been getting worse. Of course. I must say, I'm relieved they let you out of the hospital long enough to... They didn't. I escaped. I see. You really are determined. And all this because you wanted to kill me, I assume? No. I came because I wanted to tell you something, face to face. I need you to know. Go on. Mr. Crow, I'm going to die from this infection. We tried everything. Nothing works. It's going to kill me. But I didn't realize. You have it too. The same infection. Of course. Anyone who's been exposed to the guests will have it. Naturally, I was the first. When the first guest emerged from the pool, I tried to help him. I put him in a holding cell at the ground level so we could monitor him more easily. The holding cell? That's where I was attacked. Yes. Bringing the guests up to the surface proved to be a mistake. But you look worse than I do. I'm simply further along. My continued exposure to the guests has accelerated the process. Continued exposure. Your bloody escapade today. It may prove to have a similar effect for you. Oh, God. It looks bad. What's it like when it gets that bad? I shall not lie to you. Elaine, do you remember when your family asked me to pay your medical fees? Yeah. They're holding you accountable since I was injured in your part. But you never paid them. My lawyer is trying to take you to court over it. Yes. This was a deliberate decision on my part. Knowing the nature of your illness, I knew there could be no cure found at the hospital. Wait. But there is a cure. I made one. You? How? I had to reverse engineer it. I've been studying the highly infectious bacteria out of dead bodies of the guests. New kinds of bacteria that nobody knows about yet. That's been the problem. It's no surprise your doctors were stumped. Those files from your lab? Yes. You have the cure on your person at this very moment. 5 vials. Enough to cure 5 people. 5? Harrison and Marvin are dead. So that leaves you, me, Natalie, Tolman, Julie, and Arthur. It's 6 people. You didn't make enough files. You're wrong there. I shall not be taking the cure. You understand where we are right now? You call it the pool? Correct. Protruding from its depths, the 7 roots. What's left of them? After years of you cutting them up, harvesting them for gold. Exactly right. Elaine, look at me. Listen. The pool is a gateway. And the guests are human beings who attempted to travel through it and emerged here. Why do they look so... Why are they so messed up? Because I have spent the last 10 years dismantling the mechanism of that gateway. I don't understand. The pool still works, technically. But thanks to me, it is severely malfunctioning. You see, the roots are a kind of calibration antenna, necessary to accurately and safely transport those to travel through the pool. Mr. Crow, where are they coming from, the guests? What's on the other side of the pool? You understand now how my excavations have been causing the mutations of the guests. Also understand the mutations have been getting worse as I cut down more of the roots. The beings that emerge from the pool now, they barely resemble humans at all. Most of them cannot walk, let alone speak. But the first guest who emerged from the pool, all that time ago, he was the least mutated. No. Yes, Elaine. He could speak. Just barely. He told me who he was and why he had come. He wrote it down word from word on a little piece of paper. And then I went back to harvesting the roots. No subsequent guests were capable of speech. You may now understand why I'm choosing not to take the cure. My time is short. Before I die, I must look upon what I've wrought. You're going through the pool. Hold out your hand. What? Take it. Now that it is in your hands, I'm going through the pool. You'll be mutated. It'll kill you. A fitting end. Perhaps, if I'm lucky, I may get a glimpse of what lies on the other side. I've one more thing to ask of you, Elaine. If for any reason I re-emerge from the pool, I want you to kill me. But if I re-emerge, I will be in no shape to continue living. You understand? Goodbye, Elaine. I raise a glass to your future. Damn.
The lore drop. We got bear traps on either side right now. I gotta stay frosty. Yup, there he is. I knew he was coming. Ow, fuck. Hey, you stay there. You stay there, bucko. Okay, well, I used all my magnum, but... Oh, I'm infected. Take that. I don't know what that means. Ow, rude. Oh, shit. Whoa! He's underwater. Leave me alone. My shotgun ammo. Welcome back, Stadium. Oh, not doing super hot. There we go. Nice bullet. Oh. All right, now we're on a handgun. Oh, wait, I got flamethrower. I forgot about flamethrower. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bro better die soon. I'm running out of ammo. Whew. Oh, that was a good hit. That was good. Did I get him? It looks so frustrating. It is. It's incredibly frustrating. Fortunately, like, the combat is not, like, a huge piece of it. You do just enough combat to feel stressed sometimes, but, like, this is not an action shooter game. The combat is there mostly to just add a little tension. You can run past a decent amount of enemies once you get, like, mostly through it.
Shut up. I don't want to know. Yeah. Okay.
So lit him on fire with one flame left. Use the cure. Yo, it's the squad.
Staring into the flames. I feel something. It's a curious mixture of hope and dread. Maybe everything will be okay. And maybe it won't.
I like that game. That was really good. That was really well done. Hell yeah. That was such a good game. I understand the hype around that now. I'd heard a lot of like good stuff about it, but like hadn't really talked to anybody directly that had played it. It was a lot of like online chatter about it. So I was kind of worried there was going to be like one of those like just weird niche overhyped ones, but that was really cool. I loved all the puzzles in it. I liked how puzzle heavy it was, and that the combat was like, it was obviously like really annoying. That was probably the worst part of it, but like it didn't feel like it was crucial to be like, even that final boss fight was not this big like crazy technical struggle. It was just like kind of a, hey, you need to put in the final bullets here. 65 heals used, only one hint spent. 12 out of 15 secrets, 0 lives used. Final rank. I got an A. Let's go. That's a good score. I've unlocked Crowbar and Cronade Launcher. The fuck are those? Crow Quest. Crystal crows are hiding around Crow Country. Can you find and shoot them all? Crow Quest can be turned off from the... Oh shit, they got like a new game plus? Damn. Hell yeah. All right. That was good shit. Good shit. Hopefully y'all thought that was fun too, because I really enjoyed that one. That's a good game. All right, let me get out of this. Get some regular tunes playing. Thank you for taking us in that wild ride. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking it out. Oh. Headphones are running low. That was perfect timing. Literally, I just got the low battery notification for the headphones as we wrap up here. That could not be more perfect timing. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out with me, for sticking around here and being present through the whole game and everything. So game plan for those that are still around and still awake.
Battery.
Low battery.
Oh yeah, dude, that was rad. I'm glad you liked it. I always feel kind of weird whenever I'm like, hey guys, I heard about this like specifically very niche game that like hardly anybody here has heard about. Would y'all be interested in checking it out? Like, it's always a gamble, and I appreciate y'all trusting me on getting through it, because that was a really cool experience. Crow Country was wicked. Thank you, Swordbot. But yeah, so game plan for the upcoming week. I'm gonna actually try and be good and post my announcements. I realize I've not been good about even posting announcements the last couple weeks. It's kind of partially because I just don't have much to say other than schedule, and y'all know the schedule, like Mondays, Wednesdays, Sundays, sometimes Thursdays. Tomorrow, I have every intention of actually being live, and I have every intention of beating Astrobot, assuming that I am correct in my estimation. It is possible we will not beat it because I don't know if there's extra shit on top of the final zone and I assume a final boss. But I'm hoping that we will beat Astrobot tomorrow. But that is the plan for tomorrow afternoon, 7 p.m. Eastern. Yakuza Wednesday. And then I'm not sure what we're going to do for Sunday Scaries next week. I'm kind of leaning maybe Pony Island, but we'll see. TBD. I think I've got like, not this week, maybe not next week, but either somewhere in the next 2 or 3 weeks, we'll be starting Silent Hill 2. I want to do another 1 or 2 micro horror games, and then we'll do Silent Hill 2 and kick off a bigger one. And hopefully Silent Hill 2 will carry us through right up until like May. That's my hope, is it'll hit like about mid to late May. And that'll be about the time that I do my little 2-week hiatus while Helia visits. Other than maybe like a one-off stream. Actually, Spooky, we should chat. We should do a co-stream while I'm in your neck of the woods. We should do a little, maybe we could do like a, I wonder if there's a way we could do like a double date co-stream. That'd be kind of fun. That'd be kind of cute, right? We should brainstorm. Death Stranding 2 releasing 26th of June. Oh shit. I have not played Death Stranding 1. Actually, I need to get back on my Metal Gear shit. I need to make progress on that. I've not made progress on that forever. I need to get on my content shit in general. I've been slacking. My evenings have been playing like Fortnite and Fragpunk and disassociating a little bit because I've just been kind of going through it. But I need to get back on YouTube. I need to get back on shorts. I need to get back on filming stuff in general. Been editing all night. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of you too. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm going to shoot you a DM after this because it's not like a content idea type thing necessarily, but it's just want to chat real quick about something. But it's minor. It's not like a huge thingy. But I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to wrap things up. I don't think I'm going to raid out. I know we've got a group of folks that are around, but I know like a decent chunk of folks have gone to bed. And honestly, like I don't want to linger around too long in a stream anyways. So like I'm not going to raid tonight since I would be raid and running otherwise. But go hang out with your favorite streamer of your choosing. I've got a couple people on that I would probably raid otherwise. Kung Fu Mario's on, Dev's on, CW Devarian. So both of them are good options if you're looking for someone to go hang out with. But yeah, I will see you all tomorrow for Astrobot. Please take care of yourselves. Be good. Be kind. I'm stealing Spooky's tagline there. Since he's here. You're not in trouble. I might be in trouble for you suing me for stealing your tagline there. But I'll catch y'all tomorrow for Astrobot. Peace out, everybody. Good night.